Ahoy, land lovers, it's me, your Captain Vasco. And boy, are my arms tired. No, boy, are my eyes tired. That's the one. I look forward to staring directly at the big 8-bit screen in front of me for the next 3-ish hours. I mean, I do, but I'm worried about what's gonna happen. If you weren't here for last night's 999 stream, it got a little off the rails. I can't really vouch for anything that happened. I know we got an ending, and it was important, and I do encourage you to go watch it if you haven't already. Because that game is great, but this game is also great. This is the Darkside Detective, and last week in Darkside Detective, we solved the last of the 6 cases that I think made up, like, quote-unquote, the base game. Or something. I don't know what you want to call it. But there's, like, 3 bonus cases that don't seem to cost additional money or something. I don't know. There's just like a button that says like, do you want bonus cases? And you hit yes, and you get 3 cases. And tonight, Saturday, October the 15th, is that right? Oh, I hate that number. That's much too big an October number. Ugh. I'm glad that I got my Halloween costume like 90% sorted now. My mom's helping me with the rest, because she's a wizard. But yeah. I'm excited for that. I don't know what we're streaming when we finish this game. We have to sort that out still. But, today, October the 15th, still hate it. We're gonna play these last 3 bonus cases and hope that they're not, like, super crazy long. But we're gonna find out together. Let's go over to that screen, which this time I tested it. I keep failing to test the game capture screen, and so far I haven't been punished, but that is not good practice. I have been spending a lot of time trying to resync video and audio, because it's changing every, like, 5 minutes, and I hate it. But, it's not interesting. Nobody cares about this. Bonus case number 1, also known as AKA case number 7, by Hard. Now, I wonder, because it's a reference to Die Hard, is it gonna be a Christmas Halloween case? Is possible? Would October 16th make me happier? No, considering my concern is that the size of the October number is too big, 16 is bigger than 15, and thus... Angel says, if you ever want me to nerd on something, it's anything Ghostbusters. That's good to know. I like Ghostbusters. I'm not the most diehard. I don't know all the things about it. I don't. I also haven't seen those movies in probably too long. As you probably know, my geek things are like Magic the Gathering and whatever thing I'm currently watching. I have been watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. How does it just keep getting weirder? Also, what's the deal with the manga artist? That's the most nightmarish thing I've seen in a really long time. That's not okay. And then, like, we're friends with him? Not okay. None of that's okay. Alright, this game now. We'll focus forward and not left. Buy hard. Christmas Eve is the perfect time for some last-minute shopping, right? It is. It's Christmas and Halloween. There's gotta be some good rallying cry here. Put on your costumes and set out the milk and cookies. It's cross-holiday polymerization. That wasn't anything. I'm like tired and amped at the same time. It's bad. Buy hard. Woo! Christmas Eve. Perfect for some last-minute holiday shopping. Wow, he's already recapped the entire analysis. Is that traffic? Is that traffic noises? Also, is that Is that Ash Ketchum with us, or is that Devin, the boy who Dooley is growing an increasingly awkward relationship with? Rohan is supposedly a self-insert? Oh my god. How does that make that... How does that character get worse? That's very upsetting to me. Okay. I like the ambient honk sounds. When I was a kid, holiday shopping meant buying new trunks for the beach. Oh no, this is Buzz. Who the crap is Buzz, and what does he sound like? Does he sound like Buzz Lightyear? Can I do a Buzz Lightyear? Isn't a Buzz Lightyear just kind of a... Not that deep. It's like deep but a little more rugged. But also he's like a kid. We're gonna try it. We're gonna see how it goes. When you were a kid, something old people. Let's go see Santa. I don't know, man. We had some Santa experiences yesterday. There's a lot of Santa this October on my live stream channel, which is weird. And it didn't go great yesterday, spoiler alert. Santa was, like, not super chill. Oh my god, it's literally the robot from Lost in Space. Not, like, the new one that anyone in this chat other than my mom and I would probably recognize. But, like, in the 60s, I think, is when the original Lost in Space is from. There's a robot, you know, Danger Will Robinson. He looks almost exactly like this, minus the police hat. Is he related to the Pushmaster 5000? Oh my god, he's Mallbot 5000? How is that possible? What is with all these weird coincidences? What's happening? Am I having a am I still dreaming? Did the Spider Queen take over my mind? That's not even going to make sense to YouTube, because I was talking about the dream where the Spider Queen took over my sister's house through the wardrobe before I started recording. You remember in the 90s movie? I think that was early 2000s? It's either like super late 90s or early 2000s. It had the actor who played the original Will Robinson in it, and like an unnecessary time travel plot that it wasn't good. Yeah, it's gonna be a stream injector, it really is. What time is it? Oh, we literally just started. Okay. Alright, so this is Mallbot 5000. He's clearly related to Pushmaster 5000. So I assume that he speaks the same way that you named the Pushmaster 5000, which is to say, "Halt, shoppers! What is the nature of your visit?" Shopping. Shopping for? Last-minute Christmas gifts, clearly. Your story checks out. Just remember, I am the law around here, and my cameras covered 26% of this place. Not everything happens without my knowing about it. Aw, I'm way too tired for this. Not everything happens without my knowing about it. No, that tracks. Instead of nothing happens without me knowing about it, it's not everything happens without my knowing about it. Because like 74% of things he does not know about. Why does he bounce so much? Because he does what he loves and he loves what he does. Just like the copycat card from Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 1. I'm gonna talk to him some more. Warning, do not do a crime, shoppers. This character's very good, I like him. Warning, do not do a crime. That's good advice, thank you, Mallbot. A crime is for life, not just for the holidays. Yeah, but like, what if I wanted to ice skate for fun and not to save life? Okay, hey Dooley. I do love me some Christmas music. Particularly the kind we don't have to pay royalties for. Yeah, I know, buddy. You've been playing them in the car since Halloween. Oh my god, the cross-polymerization is real! Yeah, you're right. I did leave it pretty late to start this year. I tell you what, on this subject, I was looking for something on Hulu the other day. And I noticed that Hulu is already, like, pushing via its algorithm, like, Christmas movies. Which, even to me, is a little wild. Alright, here's Buzz. Can I have one of those for Christmas? No way, mister. Last year you got a robot and forgot to take care of it. I ended up having to wash it for you. What do you think the next dialogue box is gonna be? Because I assume it's gonna explain what that means. Hey, that's why it's short-circuited. Nope, that didn't explain anything. Much like having a character's head explode. Dooley, don't go in the bin. Oh, now we're too good to search in bins all of a sudden? Okay. Does there need to be anything else? Like, this scene has brought me much joy. I feel like we're doing great. Photos. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? You know it. Photo montage! Oh my god, look, they get to share a portrait box. That's so cute. So cute. Oh my god, they got a BFF's achievement. Why is Dooley upstaging her face? Wait, he came in low, and then he, like, turned to leave, and then he, like, stood up, and then he shrank back. What did he do? Dorks. Is there anything else to be gained from here? No, it's the... I can do it more. Alright, so, food court. Oh my god, it's Agnes! She got a new job! I'm probably not gonna match the precise voice I gave Agnes, but I sure remember the vibe. Newspaper stand. A free copy of the Twin Lake Times. Grab me a copy, will ya? I want to read the sports results. I received item newspaper. Does it have sports results? Agnes, what are you doing here? I works here when the camps is closed. The camp closes? I need to make a few phone calls. Ow. He'll be here any minute, right? No, Devin. No, he won't. That means... Christmas abandonment badges! Yay! Hey, that's looking on the bright side of life. Anything else? Nope. Okay, so... Oh, that's weird. When I did it a second time, I got an achievement that I didn't get the first time, even though it's all the same dialogue. So, the bonus case seems to have sort of a looping issue, where everything you can just sort of do infinitely, but that's fine. That's not a big deal. Anything important to gain from the menu? Hot dogs, burgers, turkey legs. It all sounds so delicious, I don't know what to order. Yous can ignores all that. We's got stew. What? It's a hearty winter treat. What flavor is it? Dunno. Ken just said stew. I'll just have a soda. Got no sodas. Only got stew. Easy stew. I mean, I've heard of some pretty weird soda flavors. I've had a mint-flavored soda. I don't recommend it. It is basically just toothpaste. I convinced myself it'd be more interesting than that, but it's basically toothpaste. But, like, stew soda? I don't know about stew soda. I didn't think it was possible, but I've lost my appetite. What about Eggnogman? Also known as Norman. See Norman Jaden? Need some eggnog, mate? We have all the varieties. Egg-flavored, nog-flavored, milk-flavored. Milky egg liquid. The taste of the holidays. I have to come back for that later. It feels relevant. That's a tall fountain next to a tall tree. Whoa! That is impressive. It goes as far as the eye can see. Dooley, it doesn't even touch the root. As far as the eye can see. 3 gifts! Our job here is done! Nope, they're empty. On we go! All the protein you need in one fizzy can. Oh, but if only it came in a rocket can, you know? You want milky egg liquid? Do you, though, Neko? Do you want that, though? I feel like I'm gonna get lost in this one. This place is big, and all I have is a newspaper. Those decorations are pretty impressive, right, Dooley? That's nothing compared to the tree I'm decorating when I get home tonight. Wait, it's Christmas Eve and you don't have a tree up yet? I think you'll find I have 7 up so far, but for tonight's tree, I'm pulling out all the stops. That reminds me of one of my favorite Hallmark Christmas movies, which is Christmas in Evergreen, which, for some reason, sees the protagonist buying 3 distinct Christmas trees in the course of one Christmas season. There is a reason for it, but it is convoluted. Santa! Look at this happy elf. It's the final form of the Vasco omelet special. But in order to be on par with the ingredients of my raw egg omelet, which is, you know, a slightly less involved version of the raw egg sauce from my raw chicken and egg sauce delicacy, wouldn't I need to use, like, spoiled milk with raw egg? Welcome to Santa's Grotto, where all your dreams come true! Roll on, quitting clock. Does it just go forever? Hey, does this map ever end? I thought it was gonna loop around, which is why I didn't, like, go up the escalators before, but did I make a mistake? Because now, like, I gotta check on Santa and go up the escalators and go to the arcade. All of those things actually sound great, but I still have to do all of them. That's not the way to Santa's Grotto. Fine. Okay, we're going to Santa's Grotto first. Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas, one and all! The Jolly Red Meal Ticket. Look at the fine trio of lads. I hope you've been good all year. Good? We've been great. We need some city-saving sized goodies in the stockings this year, Santa. A city saver, eh? And you must be Detective McKing. I think Santa just made our naughty list. Is that possible? Can that happen? Ho, ho, ho. I kid. I know who you are, Francis. I am Santa. I see all. Santa sees all. Ho, ho, ho! I was just being a jerk for funsies. Guys, Santa's got a busy schedule. Join the queue and wait your turn, yeah? Okay, Buzz, you heard the happy elf. Get in the queue and we'll go grab gifts for you and your mom. Are we okay to leave him here on his own? Detective, it's Twin Lakes at Christmas. What could possibly go wrong? Ooh, someone get ready to, like, smash cut to this later. Just in case. Oh, yeah. Well, we're leaving him anyway. Uncle of the Year here. We got Uncle of the Year here. Who? Where? Maybe I could get some tips, because I suspect I need them. You're muffled, kid? You're next, kid. What? I said you're next. Okay, mister, just let me know when I'm next. I can't wait. Nervous kid. I hope my hands thaw out before I meet Santa. I'd hate to accidentally drop my gift. Or worse, give a weak handshake. You only get one first impression. Oh my god, there's too much looping in the bonus case. I need to keep an eye on this. There's a lot of looping. Looping the other cases don't do. Santa's throne. Does he sit upon a throne of lies? That's one fancy seat. Cup holder, heated seat, back massager, has all the functions. It has to be, in case he needs to, go, you know, on the job, to go on the job. He's got a duty, and that duty is number 2. It is second, of course, to the children, but it is a duty nonetheless. Alright, let's leave. My mouse will cooperate, because I keep overshooting my existence. Now I can go to the arcade. Can I pull the fire alarm? Yeah, that seemed conspicuous. Must we search every bin we see? As long as I'm here. Why would anyone want to alarm a fire? Those things are dangerous when spooked. I loved arcades as a kid. Okay, I still love them. Can we go? Can we? Can we? Can we? I don't know, can we? Sick. Faith Invaders? Oh lord, I'm playing it. Oh my god. These sound effects are an A+. They are a little bit constant though, huh? How long can this go on? Oh my god, they're getting faster. Who could have predicted such an occurrence? Okay, now that sounds just like a little horrible, huh? Okay. You know, I haven't really played much Space Invaders, to be honest with you. I think at some point some website made a version of Space Invaders where you played as, like, a Gatewatch from Magic the Gathering, like fighting Nicol Bolas. Alright, this literally could go on forever, huh? Let's not do that. That's happening to your ears. Yeah, Zacula. Yep. As usual, your timing is impeccable. How you doing? I got an achievement for playing arcade games. So this here be Pac-Man. I didn't catch the name of it. What is it? What's it called? Zombie Munch. That's less clever. Is this mouse control? Oh, I kind of hate that. Oh, it sure doesn't want to, like, be good at all. I don't recommend using a mouse to play Pac-Man is the thing I've learned today. Don't get the... Nope, now we have to run away. Or maybe I just die, because, this is actually pretty unpleasant to play. How to make it go up? Am I just trapped down here forever? Oh, I'm sorry, you click to go up? You know what, just eat me. That's fine. I tried using arrow keys, it didn't seem like it was responding. I love Claw Machine. Why is there a kid in here? He, crawled in when I wasn't looking. But Daddy, you told me to go in and pass the goodies out to you. Shut up. Kids, eh? Say the darndest things. Broken console? Aw, Rampaging Monkey's my favorite game here. Hey, buddy, can't you see I'm busy stealing... Oh, hello, officer. Wait, this is Emily. This isn't just any random child, it's Emily, the dangerous child from the campsite. Hey, Detective. Hey, Blood Alpha. Emily, what are you doing here? Dad took me and my baby brother to see Santa, but Santa is lame, so now we're trying to steal toys from the claw machine. You excited for Christmas? I hate Christmas. Everyone is off with their families, the weather is poop, and we have to go around with Dad stealing stuff to put under the tree. Rubbish time of year. What about Santa? Surely you're excited for his visit. Santa's a sham, Detective. Sometimes I worry about your deductive skills. Maybe if you were nicer and didn't rob arcades, he'd visit. I don't see how those things are linked. Did you ask Santa for anything nice? That chump doesn't write to me, so I don't write to him. I get... okay. Besides, it's a bit grand, isn't it? Flying all over the world giving kids gifts? What past crime are you trying to cover up, Crimson Pants? Alright, guess that's about enough of that. Okay, I think that's everything I could do in here. Oh, did I click chat? I sure did. What? Ooh, the hitbox is weird. Love it. Okay, I can no longer go right. This is a relief to me. Okay, I tried to go up and it went bad. What was that? Screen shake. We better go make sure Buzz is okay. Okay, that's fine. Aren't you gonna play the claw machine? But there's a child in it. I don't think it'll let me play it. When I clicked on it, it was like there's a child in it. Yeah, I can't. I'd love to, but I cannot. Alas, being a rock, I am without movement. Wait. The arcade is the most wonderful place on Earth. And it's the most wonderful time of the year. Hey, Sniper Justin, you are here. Hello and welcome. Also, Neko, I didn't give you your commensurate this thing. Enjoy that. Okay. Right, I'm going here. Just try not to win the child. Yeah, it's a lot of responsibility from a claw machine. Something appears to have gone wrong here. I can't quite put my finger on it, but I don't think this is how I left this place. What's going on here? Christmas comes but once a year, but this time Krampus is here. Oh. You might think I'm going barmy, but I've come to make an army. Oh. I've turned these rotters into gnomes to send them back to terrorize their homes. Oh. Wahaha. This is normal for Buzz. You know, that's probably true. Buzz? Mwahaha, me go play and break some things. Oh, and they're gone. Where'd Buzz go? We better find him. Gnome guard. Stay away from Boss Man. He don't like kids. What? You already seen through his disguise. No need to lie to you, clever man. Know what's what? Now how about? Alright, well, that seems like a future problem. Well, there's someone up here. Hey, stop throwing stuff at us. Nuh-uh. You visit St. Nick, then I throw a brick. Shame they's all fake. What's the best thing I won from a claw machine? It's actually been a minute since I've done one. I'll have to try and dig into my memory banks. I'm not sure any of the stuff I actually have in my apartment came from one, because it's been a long time since I've actually, like, done that. I really enjoy, Zacula said something earlier about pizza is here, which I assume is at his house, because I didn't find any pizza in the game, which is a disappointment to me as a fan of pizza. But I like that there was a delayed reaction to his answer of what type of pizza, of mushrooms and pineapple, until after there was a question of the best thing that came from a claw machine. Because now I'm just picturing someone was like, you know what the best thing I got from a claw machine was? Mushrooms and pineapple. Okay. Alright, this screen seems safe for now. This screen oddly seems safe for now. All hail Krampus, king of Christmas chaos! Now I can finally go upstairs. Tech stop. Good, I can't go left. This place is huge. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Bimus. Don't forget to ask your parents for all the biggest toys this Christmas, children. I like to imagine that's not, like, the most popular toys, but that, like, biggest toy is best toy. And as such, Santa wants you to have the biggest toy. No expense is too much if they love you. That's like that weird episode of Nathan For You, where he, like, makes this, like, weird ad campaign that tries to bully children into buying this, like, not exciting toy by telling them they'll seem like little babies if they don't buy it. Show is weird, man. Dick Brickman's Christmas Roundup, bringing you the top news and events of the past year. Oh, I love this show. I wonder if we'll get a mention. You do not. Oh, no fair. This TV has a printout of a newsroom where the glass should be. Catamon, she will fight the cosmic star. Her claws are made from tears of moon, protecting daylight from Singuri 5. She pledges licks of fury. There was no tune to that at all. Foreign cartoons are odd. You just gotta lean into the oddness is all. Open your heart to it. Oh, my favorite show is on. That's the local bus times. And there's a lot to see and do around the city, Detective. You should hop on a random bus yourself someday. Toys. These robots make great gifts. Wink. They're like little sidekicks. A demi-sidekick. Almost like a little sidekick for your sidekick. Big wink. I want one. Seriously, I want one. For Christmas. Pretty please. This dinosaur looks weirdly familiar to me. Was Video Game doing an anime joke? Yeah, and I ruined it by trying to sing. It was really unfortunate. I apologize for that. A friendly dinosaur. Clearly, these guys weren't junior paleontologists like me, trying to ascribe human traits to reptiles. Typically human-centric notions. Right? I feel like that bear is staring right into my soul. Oh god. Staring. Can I, like, go into here? Hey, look! It's Buzz, but not the Buzz I'm looking for. So I assume this is supposed to be, yeah, like an Optimus Prime. This is clearly Woody and Buzz and Rex from Toy Story. I presume this is a more generic dinosaur, because it doesn't strike me as a particular one. We got army men. Can't even look at those. We got He-Man and Skeletor. We got T-Set. Got Scary Bear. Oh, these jump ropes, these are an inventory item. The thing that I'm covering with my cam that you can't even see, that's an inventory item. Ah, jump ropes. Trying to trick kids into exercising since man invented rope. Rope is always useful, so I'll grab some of this if you don't mind. His name is Taimon? Is he a Digimon? Ah, me? Complain? Not in front of the bear. No siree. You received jump rope. Alright, time to look at all the references we put in the video game. Leaders of the multiverse action figures. Only wears Pants Man and his arch nemesis, skull for a face, but otherwise not a skeleton. Buzz would love these if they came with their Fortress of Beige Skull playset. Puzzle rectangle. A painfully colorful puzzle. Spaceman. What I'd give to go into space, eh? The dark isolation of space? No kids, no toys, no lights? Existence is pain. Oh, and a limited supply of air. That does sound nice. Dinosaurus Rex. I mean, I love this guy. Undisputed king of the dinosaurs, and dinosaurs didn't even observe political hierarchies or dynasties. An orange brontosaurus? Why don't you just give him a rocket pack if you're gonna make stuff up? Jeez. What a country this was way back when men were men and didn't take orders from stuffed teddy bears. That's a joke. That's not a sincere thing. No one can get mad at me if I'm joking. Yeah, joking, Mr. Bear. I know you only make me do those things, as punishment, for my own good. Yes, sirree. I know these toys. Buzz collects them. They're robots that turn into slightly different-looking robots. Oh, yes, I see. This one changes from a truck with a container into a truck without a container. The stuff of wonders. A tea set? I know, I'd love to sit for a cup of tea too, Dooley, but not until we fix all the weirdness here. I'm holding you to that. Dude! I would have thought baking an oven was anything but easy. To start with, how would it fit in itself? That's a good question. This guy tells me what to do, and folks, let me tell you, it is not always pleasant. Isn't Christmas great? Chirpy music all season, so many flashing lights, I'm constantly disoriented. I can't recall the last time I saw daylight. Alright, I think that's everything I can do in here. I spent a lot of time on that. Hey, it's Gnome Buzz. There he is. He's trying to reach the star from the tree. He's too far out to reach, Detective. He's right under the skylight. Maybe I can grab him from up on the roof. Logistically, I'm confused as to how that constitutes a plan. We seem much closer to him here than if we were to go all the way up to a ceiling I can't see from here. This series in bears. You know, I hadn't thought of that, but yeah, this series in bears. Or at least this game in bears. Hey, chat, just as a general thermometer of the scene, we need to pick a new Halloween-ish game to play for more October, because there's more October than there is this game. What's our level of interest of just mostly dedicating this October to Darkside Detective and going right into the sequel? There is no wrong answer. I'm just curious. It is a thing we could do, or we could do other stuff. Scorn just came out. I don't know what Scorn is. I do know, I've seen making the rounds a trailer for, I keep forgetting the name of it. There's like a horror-themed Thomas the Tank Engine first-person shooter game, which is like the wildest thing I've ever heard of. The premise seems to be that you like operate like a rundown like train, and you're trying to get to some specific destination, but you're being chased by like an evil Thomas the Tank Engine train that has big spider legs. But like the weird thing is it doesn't come out until like December. And I'm like, this is clearly an October game. Okay, that's a lot of positive reinforcement for this game. We'll circle back around to that, but I wasn't expecting such a clear enthusiasm from the chat. I mean, this game is great. Don't get me wrong. I just thought people might want to, like, do a different thing. Scorn is a horror game based off H.R. Giger. I mean, it's a good sales pitch, but in terms of being all I need to know about it, is it like survival horror? Because I hate playing survival horror games. I will keep going on this rant about how personally they are not for me and I hate playing them. I'll look into it if someone reminds me. I genuinely don't think I've heard of it. Survival horror. Almost definitely not playing it. Finger guns for some reason. I don't know what's happening. It's gonna be a weird night. What time is it? Oh, it's still not 7. Oh dear. Yeah, I don't understand this plan, but apparently I'm supposed to go upstairs, or something. Or maybe I can just, like, lasso this star? That's no way to spend Christmas Eve. You know what? I didn't think of it like that, but you're right. Let's go gardening. Hey, a gnome! A different type of gnome from the other gnomes that I'm dealing with? I mean, body horror I would assume from H.R. Giger. Like, Darkseid and Darkseid 2 are both based on, like, H.R. Giger or Giger. I always forget what the proper one is, because people always say it both ways. But, like, those games are based on that, and, like, despite, like, being kind of crudely made adventure games, those have some, like, spooky stuff. Hey, what's Ned sound like? I don't want to think about a voice. What's he sound like? I'm actually impressed at the range of descriptions of what Scorn is in chat. Seriously, chat, what does that sound like? He sounds super bored. You got it. He was part of a pair, but they were torn apart by economical differences. He's jealous of the up-top gnomes, but that's not gonna get him anywhere, is it? What about these up-top gnomes? Look at the happy couple. A power couple in the world of gnomes. Chimes. Wind chimes, whittled by rare Tibetan metal peckers. Like woodpeckers, but for metal. Man from Tibet. Picked him up when I was hiking with Mildred. Of course, came home alone. She shacked up with a monk. Holy man, my eye. Shovels are perfect for landscaping. And burying bad mistakes. Ah, the trowel, child shovel, or pocket spade, depending on your country of origin. A rubber hammer. The soft head means it's perfect for mildly smashing glass or knocking in tent pegs without bending them. Makes for a great camping mallet. Unless you come up against bears. Then the soft head will let you down. Sometimes at night I still hear Derek's screams. This might be handy. Mind if I take it, Ned? Huh? Oh, yeah. Sorry, got to reminisce in there. The thing that I find confusing about this is that I keep going into these stores and asking if I can have stuff. Like, since this game hasn't had, like, money as an obstacle other than, like, one very specific instance of, like, using otherworldly currency to do something, like, why can't it just be implied that I buy stuff? Why am I basically, like, borrowing things from stores in the mall? That feels weird to me. Don't even ask about the watering can. The relationship still has me tender. That hose is secondhand. From my old car washing business. The fun John, Tanya, and I had that summer splashing one another unexpectedly. Then, of course, they ran off with each other, and that was the end of that. I might need something with this kind of reach. Mind if I take it? Please do. Nothing but bad memories for me and that hose. Nothing but bad memories for me and that hose is an unfortunate phrase. Also, that's the second time I've gotten a hose, and like the fourth time I've gotten like a rope-like object in this game. And it's weird that I have both a rope and a hose in this case. Plant box? Daisies aren't a fancy plant, that's for sure. But they're sturdy. Add a nice smell and color to a place too. Can't go wrong with a daisy. No, sir. Unless you mean Daisy Miller. What a wild thing to say. In college, I took a class that was like, the art of adaptation or something like that. It was honestly one of my favorite college courses I took, because I find the notion of, like, adapting one type of media into another really interesting. But, it's the wildest thing, and pardon my language here, because it's not something I would normally say on stream, but I feel like I must quote verbatim my professor on this. At this point, pretty much the only thing I remember about Daisy Miller is the radical comment that my professor made upon our class having to read it. And that comment was this: Daisy Miller is a cock tease. There you go. Girl broke my heart, that she did. Ooh-wee. I'll have my revenge one day, you mark my words. What? Oh, nothing. Just flower talk. He was like a super mild-mannered professor, too. Like, it was just so wildly out of character, I just, like, practically, like, fell over in my chair. I was like, what? What? It's the name. Gardening's my game. That and bridge. Can't beat an old four-way of a Thursday night. This is my shop, built from a lifetime of memories. Most good, some bad, but that's life, right? This guy kind of strikes me like if I owned a gardening shop. Alright, time to go to the candy store. Oh, it's Smithy! That's a character I actually know. And McNugget is the guy who's retiring, and Ruth maybe also existed? Okay, good. I can't look at everything in the windows. That saves me some time. Good to see you out and about, Brigadier. You too, old chap. After that run-in with old Jerry, I decided it was time to leave that hut and see what life here in the colonies had to offer. How are you finding it? Well, I joined this small walking club, but all we do is stand around while Rosie gives Roger cookie dough and goo-goo eyes. I need some real action, frontline stuff. You could come teach the Blood Wolves some survival tactics. Fight some woods, you say? Some wolves, you say? Count me in. Nugget. Detective, I haven't seen you since you ruined my pre-retirement party. Pre-retirement? Pre-retirement. An early party in case you don't make it through those last few days. Oh, yeah, sorry about that. It's okay. When I was your age, I was a maverick too. Don't let the rules get you down. Speaking of rules, should you still have your sidearm? Yes, sir. Rules out the window with them. That's my motto. Rules out the window with them. But your gun. No, your gun? Like samurai, you and I. Following our own path. Making our own way. Hi, Ruth. Nom nom. Gentleman caller. And here's me stuffing my face with cookie dough. Don't stop on my account. Would you like some? No, thank you. How's everyone doing tonight? I don't know, man. Evaluate based on whatever it is I'm doing, because I don't know how I'm doing. I'm clearly a mess. How's everyone? How is everyone? Hey, how does this unnamed salesperson who isn't Ned sound like? What is that? Several interchangeable jars of candy. So many types of candy. I want to try them all. See, now I need an answer to that question. What does she sound like? Oh, she has a name, though. Her name is Wilsa. I've never known a person named Wilson. I did know a Wilton, though. German. That's just mean. Even though I'm half German, I can't do a German accent for crap. Here goes. God. A German woman? That's worse. How do I... Okay. Heavens, no. Not for you. Got to keep your boys in blue nice and fit. Can't have crime able to outrun you. Boys, don't touch them cakes. There's calories in that icing you don't need. Why do you sell these things? Wait, why is it called cotton candy if this game is British? Shouldn't it be... candy floss? It's candy floss, right? Having trouble getting your children sticky enough? Can't say that's a problem that most people have. As I understand it, most children have jam hands. which means that their hands are naturally sticky as though they've recently been eating jam. Even though, this is important, they haven't recently been eating jam, and there's no explanation for jam hands. Having trouble getting your children sticky enough? Not if you give them Candy Flu's cotton candy mix. That's even more confusing. It seems to be making a reference to candy floss by calling it Candy Flu, but then it calls it cotton candy. Gloop guaranteed! Children shouldn't be allowed to touch me. I mean, in a sense, that's almost a thing. We should all be careful about touching around children. Kids are little miracles. Defying science is a miracle. It's just a question of whether it's a good miracle. Yeah, candy floss, right? Like, why is that called candy floss? Just add water. Let's put this stickiness to the test. Oh, now we have it. Okay. That time we didn't say we were borrowing it or buy it. We just took it. We just straight up took it. No, something like this is more your style. You can keep it in your pocket and take it out on a break, have a little lick, and put it back for tomorrow. She's starting to give me vibes of, like, the Truberbrook, like, hotel lady, which is not great. Those aren't great vibes. Back massager. A lolly like that should last you a month if you control yourself. You can share one, a side each. Why do we got a lady in tramp in? What? His ability to communicate is broken down completely. I had one of those things. What's it called? A headache with pictures. An idea? No chance. That's like a nightstick for your teeth. Got to keep those smiles fresh when you're in paper for capturing bad guys. She's got like a real thing for the police, huh? I love candy and I love to share it with the world. Except you, for your own good, of course. I'm so conflicted about this. My, two of TLPD's finest in my store. Whoo-wee, for you everything's on the house. Yeah! Or at least it would be if I sold the healthy foodstuffs. I can't have you two bastions of law enforcement getting unfit on my watch. Oh no. Aww. Alright, I think I did. I think I looked at everything in maybe every store. Oh god, I hate all of the hitboxes are so close to the edge of the screen in this case. There's a... okay. Roof access. Clearly I need that, because the game told me so, and it wouldn't be clear to me otherwise. This movie is Banana? Is Banana a movie? Did I lose track of reality again? Oh no, it's Guylight the movie. Coming soon. Are you bringing Doris? Shut up! Yes? Rabble Rouser 2. Needleface on Earth. I don't even understand what any of that means. It's scary though, right? There is so much mall. There's so much mall, everyone. Do you understand how much mall there is? And look, now there's a worker here who also needs a voice, and I don't know what that is. Let me look at some more posters while I wait for someone to tell me what he sounds like. The Butterfly Kisser. I don't think that's what that's referencing. The Paranormal PI. What a dumb premise. Sea Biter. Sea Biter's a good one. I like that. The worker needs a doctor. Look at his face. I think it's supposed to be acne. Sounds like Shaggy. Now, okay, I seek clarification. The rapper or the Scooby guy? It's the Franklin Mills Mall. If it was the Franklin Mills Mall, and this is not a joke, because I'm pretty sure only my mom in chat knows anything about the Franklin Mills Mall. If this was the Franklin Mills Mall, there would be a giant animatronic Ben Franklin that acted like an enormous clock in the mall. And its like face would open up and there would be like a merry-go-round and then his mouth would shut. That's a real thing. Local, I grew up in Pennsylvania, like an hour maybe from Franklin Mills, but now I'm currently in Los Angeles. Sounds amazing and terrifying. It is exactly both of those things. I liked it a lot, but it's also kind of a nightmare. Okay, you want him to sound like Shaggy the Rapper. Okay. That's... I'm not probably gonna do a good job of that, just so you know. Let me first look at these screen times. Repent now and find salvation. On now. The end days are coming. Also on now. Chant, ye of little faith, and summon Gruel, the end timer. Also now. These aren't screen times, are they? No, just life advice. All hail Gruel, the end timer. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Shaggy's like kind of just like a deep voice guy that like doesn't come across well without like auto-tune. It's kind of just gonna be a deep voice guy. If someone has a tip to make that sound more like Shaggy, it's not coming to me. I mean, like, I can definitely picture what Shaggy the Rapper sounds like. That's not the problem. The problem is, like, that's a very distinct voice print. And I don't know how to replicate that with my face. What if Shaggy the Rapper's voice sometimes breaks into Shaggy from Scooby-Doo's voice? That just sounds like it's probably already the premise of a Scooby-Doo movie somewhere. They make a lot of them. Yeah, I think he's Jamaican. I tried to put a little Jamaican in there, and then I second-guessed myself because that seemed like racist or something. But I think he's Jamaican, right? Wouldn't a hybrid Shaggy voice just be like saying zoinks with a deep voice? Jamaican Shaggy? Is Jamaican Shaggy possible? Let's try Jamaican Shaggy. No, wait. I need to think really hard about this. I don't think I can use those two things together. I'm gonna try it, but it's gonna be bad, okay? Welcome to the cinema! Offer of the day is that cops pay double. No, it's nothing. It's nothing at all. It's very, like, there's too many thoughts in my head and they don't go together. It's just nothing. Zygola says, did you hear Velma's officially gay? I think, like, technically, yeah, I mean, I guess officially is the key word there. But Neko says, I have a shot with Velma. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Keep going with that. Don't force it. That was definitely forcing it is what that was. There has to be some answer to the Shaggy dilemma. That's a good, is that a good deal? No, cops out! Yeah, I know you. You were at a cult I bust up last year. The Brotherhood of the World's End were not a cult. We were an alternative religion. Focused on bringing about the end of the world. We're out, like, ritual chanting and sacrifice, yeah! What's your point? The Shaggy dilemma is my favorite ethical experiment, though. I can't wait for Uchikoshi to make a game about it, though. Yeah, somehow we escalated from, like, 1 impossible task to, like, 7 impossible tasks, and now I'm just like, I don't know. Yeah. Like, hey, Mon! Yeah, like, there's something to that, Angel. I don't know. Like, to be frank, like, I don't do a particularly good Jamaican accent to begin with. Zygola says, life advice. If someone ever feels the need to tell you our religion isn't a cult, it most definitely is. That's probably true. Is that firsthand, or is that just, like, wisdom? Why is this bin full of popcorn, no question mark? Try the stuff and you'll see. Okay. What candies and soda do you have? Like, nothing, Mon. This is all fake. They took the real stuff away after I laced it up to the customers to see the truth. It's getting closer to being something, but it's still bad. I don't want to be in the movie theater anymore. I hate this place. I don't think there's actually much else to do here other than, like, talk direct. No, can I have this? Like, that's the trophy for our award-winning popcorn, Mon! Award-winning? Popcorn that at least tastes like popcorn. They didn't specify it had to taste good. Their mistake was our gain, man. It's so bad. It's so bad. You brought this on yourself, so you can't blame me for it, exactly. But, like, it's just bad. Like, welcome to the cinema. Offer of the day is that cops paid up. No, I already did that one, huh? I thought there'd be more dialogue. I guess we're done here? It's God. Alright, we're leaving this place forever, never coming back here. There's too much looping. We need code to stop the looping. Okay. I spent, like, an hour here. I spent literally an hour here and I've, like, learned and accomplished basically nothing. Alright, that takes me to here. Okay, I need to add water to the cotton candy mix to make it do anything. Hey, Cotillion, welcome to the stream. How's it going? I hope you were enjoying your games earlier. 63 months. Here, have one of these. Thank you for the 63-month resub, especially at tier 3 is so much. Thank you. You just missed the Shaggy dilemma, which means that you're here at exactly the right time because it was a disaster and you don't want to be here for it. Okay, so there's a source of water in the fountain. I have hose, I have jump rope. What is the rope for? What is the newspaper for? I also don't have anything in my inventory that, like, I clearly have some need to, like, combine. Actually, you know what? There's one more thing I should do before I start trying to do one thing. And that's... Hey, robot, can you help? Warning, do not do a crime, shoppers. A crime is for life, not just for the holidays. Info point? Thank goodness there's a map. These places are huge. Yep, they sure are. Tooling the mall is only 20 screens big. There's so many screens, though? That's like so many screens, though. I'm just gonna start trying to throw hammers at gnomes. If I take a photo now, does it do something different? No, it does exactly the same thing and we're on the loop again. Yeah, only 20 screens, right? Like, I feel like I'm drowning in screens. Can I hook this hose up to something back there? There's no way I'm doing it. Great. I gotta tell you, I'm not at a good starting point here. I feel like I have most of the stuff I need to start, and I have no idea what to do with it. I need a good reason to turn this into a candy floss fountain. Candy floss fountain sounds like a good enough reason to me. Games went good. You got to the point where on your opponent's next turn he was going to win. Almost just gave up. Said, let me just see what the next card is. And it was a board clear. Heck yeah, man! That's the heart of the cards. That's why you don't concede if you have outs. When you play enough with your deck, you know what your outs are. That's a great story. I'm glad you had an experience like that so early on. All cop 5,000 can only see 20. No, I think he. Wait. Does he have 27% or does he have 23%? It's one of those, I think. Can only see a little more than 5 screens. That math checks out. Let's see, this week's sporting news. I see the Spider Moth coach is blaming their losing streak on a hex. I should probably investigate that, actually. I didn't even click that time. It just, like, went off again. Can I, like, grab his foot? Can I... Actually, if I talk to Gnome Guard outside... For Christmas dinner, I'm gonna eat your teeth! I hear that teeth make a pretty swell cake in a pinch. Like a good tooth cake. Dude, I like straight up, like, this is the most confused I've been in, like, literally this entire playthrough. Which is, like, probably fine, but, like, I don't know. Some member of staff around here is bound to have a key. Would that be the robot? Did I have to click that? And then if I talk to the robot, I could see if he gives me the key? Yeah, it was pretty much just few demolition. What do you want, innocent shopper? I need to get to the roof. Access restricted to security staff and law enforcement officers. But we are police. Look at our badges. Accessing database. Awful modem whirling. Beep, beep, woo. Badges not recognized. That makes no sense. Yeah, McKing even asked me for our numbers the other day to double check we were on there. He kept sniggering away to himself, probably laughing about how unlikely it'd be that we'd not be on there. But look at our current predicament. Oh, wait, no, I see what happened now. We better find a way to ring dispatch and get re-registered. Wow, what an esoteric puzzle. Okay, sure, that might as well be the next thing that we do. Where in the world is Carmen San Diego phone that I can use to call the police? Can I use the hammer to get the child out of here? Okay, got it. I figured one thing out. Okay, kids, stay back. One delicate tap should do it. I knew I liked you for a reason, Detective. I better get you home, boy, before your mama finds out what happened. Can I stay a while longer? Well, since the detective broke that machine... Since the detective broke that machine, I feel like implied comma? Somebody has to take that stuff. To the authorities, I mean. I think you can handle that, girl. Wait until the cops are gone and pocket this stuff. Gotcha. Can I have glass? One smashed claw machine. Go me. Oh, I got a claw. Okay, hang on. Can I make a grappling hook? It kills me every time. Get him to say it enough, he even laughs at his own joke. What about the police car? They implied it was a puzzle. I guess we could try the police car. We've never been allowed to go inside it anyway. The claw. But there's no alien reference in the toy store. There's nothing of use left there. Emily, watch over those gifts. Sure. Hey, Detective. Hey, Blood Alpha. You're gonna rob that stuff, huh? Honestly, not sure. My upbringing says yes, but the Blood Wolf in me says maybe only yes a little, like 60% yes? What have you done to me? I don't know who I am anymore. See you later. The game doesn't share our deference to stuffed animals, and it doesn't think they're important, but I disagree. I feel like she was never actually in San Diego, but that's the thing. Like, what if Cotillion, her, like, secret lair, her, like, ultimate secret lair and home was in San Diego? Because, like, hiding in plain sight, right? Just one more dialogue option? I don't think that's true, was it? Oh. Guess that changed color, huh? I think when I was here before, it was doing that thing where it was, like, automatically highlighting the top one in red, and I assumed it was not new. Are you gonna be okay on your own? Are you serious? I'm a blood wolf. I'm ready for anything. That's my girl. Okay, Emily, don't steal that stuff. We both know I'm going to. Oh, okay, fine. I mean, if we're not gonna take it to solve puzzles or crimes, then she might as well do it. Yeah, the hitboxes are so weird to leave these places. Sure, we have like we have 3 Toy Story references in the toy store, but none of them is the alien, and that's important. If we're gonna about the claw, it's important. So you don't seem to have a phone. She really likes police officers. Does she have a phone? No, her dialogue is not changed. Hey. Nope, your dialogue also hasn't changed. Sure are a lot of screens here. Clawing my friend's nephew isn't a way to spend Christmas Eve? Then I don't know what is. Did I try claw with hose? I don't think I did. Yeah, for some reason I assumed it wouldn't work, but I don't think I technically tried it. Zach says, you know what I think would be fun? If we could find one of those old text-based games, like Zork, to stream? Maybe. I don't know. I mean, like, it's tough because there's, like, not, like, a lot to watch, right? There's, like, a sequel to Zork that, like, has graphics and is, like, completely insane. I happen to know that there's, like, something that you can, on the first screen of the game, there's something, like, really easy to do that puts you in an immediate fail state. Like, there's just something that, like, if you have any instincts of, like, a normal adventure gamer, it's something you'd probably try to do. And, like, unbeknownst to you, if you just try to do that, the game will immediately be unwinnable, no matter how much of it you play. Game design! You don't happen to have a phone, do you, weird guy? Nope. Everyone's dialogue is exactly the same. I didn't go in here before. You can go into the store and I just didn't do it. What does Rico sound like? There's way too many. There's too many characters for one setting. It's not like a huge deal, but I will say that, like, I think I miss the more streamlined nature of some of the earlier cases. I don't think it necessarily has added a lot to some of the more recent cases that there's, like, a ton of people. The suggestions were suave, presumably suave, or terrible. Okay. What other features would you like to see? Can it look up the sports results, TM? Of course. Just open this menu, scroll here, type in all your personal data, and then ask your question. Using 32 characters or less, including spaces. Then your question is sent through to the Encyclopedia Britannica headquarters, where a person looks it up and replies. There we go, sent. Now we just wait for the answer. This may take a few units of time. But wait, I happen to have precisely the sports results. What a ludicrous display. Here, use this to find the information you seek. Sports results. Woo! Ah, drat! Another sail down the loo. Looks like people don't want to pay $3,000 for a bit of rubbish tech without being some ludicrous status symbol. Can I use the phone now? It's implied that this thing I arbitrarily did. It's funny, right? Like, that's just something that I feel like I'd do in real life. Like, if I had the sports results on me and, like, some guy's like, I need the sports results, I'd be like, oh, like, buddy, I got your back. Like, here's the sports results. I'm just give them to him. But, like, in adventure game logic, I would only do that if I wanted to use this guy's phone. So I had to, like, ruin this guy's sale and get him off the phone with that kind of convoluted solution to advance the plot. The phone is as big as his whole upper body. I know, it's so compact! Oh, anime, you've returned with copycat Oreos. Are they Hydrox? Fine. Dialing. Dispatch! Sally, it's McQueen. Can you add me and Dooley back onto the very real police register, please? Sure thing, detective. Thanks. Okay, Dooley, let's go get that robot's key. Sorry, I have to look around at a bunch of garbage first. Hey, look, it's arguably a Pixar reference, maybe. This lamp that I'm covering with my face. Hold on. No, wait. I don't have that button set up anymore. It's too complicated. I still need to fix that. How am I gonna do that? Oh, I could do that. There's a way I could do that. Shut up. This one. Yeah, Pixar lamp, huh? 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 Pixar lamp? Huh? Okay, I'm back. These are the same lamps they have in the station's interrogation cells. Actually, this might prove handy. Okay, great. Now I just own a lamp. See, this is why you look at every object in the world, even candy and whatever. We're still investigating video's crime against you, radio star. That TV's so big you can almost see the pixels. They shouldn't sell detonation equipment in a place like this. That's not what Boombox is. Pfft, I prefer to clean my vacuums by hand. Oh, I got it. Hey, excuse me, sorry. What are you doing? You can't just take that. We're, confiscating it for a police investigation? It's more like commandeering. Do I not pay for lamp? What's weird is, no, I don't seem to have paid for lamp, and then I also didn't pay for the vacuum cleaner, and he only cared about the vacuum cleaner. Aw, man, I'm down a sale, and you've taken 2 things from me. This is not the run into Christmas I want. Relax, guy, you can invoice the station for this. We're cops, not thieves. Oh, well, that turned my day around. I think I've actually hit my sales quotas now. Happy to help. That was a very specific sales quota. Anyway, we addressed it, I guess. It's fine. It's fine, maybe. These are just like the cameras we use to tell if an area is high crime or not. The ones that they wall mount and count the number of days until somebody steals them? The very same. Digital clock? How does a digital clock tell the time if it only has ones and zeros? Tell me that. I love this place. I wonder what new gadgets we can find to rig out the Popo Moto with. Come on, Dooley, I just got the hang of using the police scanner. You're such a Luddite detective. True, I put the no in technology. Can I have your phone too? It's portable, it's huge. It comes with its own carry case, complete with wheels. Guess you're gonna buy that phone for yourself. Don't talk to me. I need to make up for the commission you cost me. Okay, great. I inadvertently solved several puzzles, arguably. Okay, hello, robot. What now, human? Try your registry again. Fine. Double checking noise. Oh, you are on there. How good for you. Hooray! Hooray for you! Can we access the roof now? I guess you can have my access pass. I guess. I got the swipe card. But wait, no swiping. If we're the police, we shouldn't be involved in swiping. I have mixed feelings about this. Everyone keep an eye out for shady foxes. There's like so much going on here, and I've accomplished nothing, and it's stressing me out, man. Do I use on door, or do I just click it? Alright, let's see if there's anything up there we can use to capture that creature. Buzz can be a nuisance, sure, but calling him a creature is a bit harsh. Nicholas says, I don't know why, but I've always wanted one of those giant old cell phones. I could keep candy in it or something. I bet if you went to a candy store, you could probably still, like, find some, like, oversized phone-shaped candy storage thing. I feel like that exists. Well, there's like a surprising winch situation here. The claw's missing. If I want to use it, I'll need to find a replacement. Boy, this... Hey, let me tell you something about this case in particular, is that the people who designed this case did not predict the methodology I would use to advance through this case at all, even a little bit. Okay. Let's just hook this up. Okay, now it's got a claw. What's going on over here? Water reserves for the sprinkler system. Guess what's getting some cotton candy mix? It's gonna happen. It's going to happen. We just need to justify it to the game first. Nice brisk night for standing around like this. Take all the time you need. I'm in no rush to get back indoors. You're freezing, aren't you? I'm so cold, I literally can't see. He's right below this skylight. Okay, hit button. Let's use this contraption. It's moving too much for me to grab onto. I need to find some way to stick him in place. Alright, you want me to do it at the fountain level? We're gonna make the fountain sticky, and then we're gonna, like, push him into it or something. Who knows? And then I'll have used the vast majority of my inventory on one puzzle. It should stick him in place. Can I eat it? I can see that Gnome Buzz is stuck up there. Time to go get him. But what if, and hear me out on this, instead it was time to make the donuts? Oh man, yesterday I finally remembered to look up what the Krispy Kreme Halloween donuts look like this year. It's a pretty good assortment. We just have to hope that they'll actually be in stock around Halloween this year. They sell out crazy early. Okay, let's use the contraption. Got him! Can I talk to him? Oh, I just own him now. That's awkward. We have him. Now to question him and find out what's been going on around here. We can interrogate him. You can be good cop and I'll be... How is this guy still a cop? So I presume that I then needed this lamp to act as part of my interrogation situation. Where would I go to interrogate him? Am I supposed to use, like, a darkened movie theater? It seems that they don't like the cops there. So me interrogating someone seems like a bad time? I have so many, like, rope-like objects. Can I just, like, trap him in the claw machine? Can I just vacuum him up a little bit? Kind of feels like movie theater's our best bet here. Maybe Candyland, though, because she is amenable to the police? Well, your dialogue hasn't changed. What if I show you this gnome? Okay, no. Just wanted to see if Smithy might have something to say about it, but he does not. His dialogue is unchanged. The looping dialogue is too strong. I understand the premise. I just don't know where I'm meant to go to interrogate him. I mean, it's not gonna be in here, right? Like, that wouldn't make any sense. At the rate I'm going, I don't know that we're gonna finish this game tonight. Okay, the photo booth is also not a place for interrogation. Is there a second achievement for clicking the photo booth enough times to lose your mind? Why are the Christmas elves green? Because Krampus turned all of the good children who were in line waiting to see Santa into troublemaking Gremlins-style gnomes. Actually, here's a bonkers idea. Am I overthinking this? No, okay. I do seem to need some place to go. So, obviously it's not going to be the tech place because I had to remove the lamp from there to get him. So it wouldn't make sense for that to be the place to interrogate him. I know, I'll put him in the easy bake oven. I'll show him the toys that were referenced earlier as things he cares about. How is that different from normal children? Weirdly, the Gremlin-style ones have less jam on their hands. If it makes you feel any better, Neko, A, the American Halloween donuts, I mean, I don't know, like, the ones I'm referencing are Krispy Kreme, because Krispy Kreme are the only people I know about who, like, do, like, visually appealing donuts. Everyone else is mostly just like, make donuts. Just make donuts. And like, I like them fine, but they're really nothing to write home about. They're not particularly remarkable. Also, the Holly ones sell it like immediately. It's a real problem. Talking American Krispy Kreme versus British Krispy Kreme. What does British Krispy Kreme do different? There's no Krispy Kreme out here. Yet another reason the East Coast is awful. You know what's tilting to me, Zacula, is like, you know, I went to college in Boston and I like grew up in Pennsylvania, and so like I grew up more with Dunkin' Donuts, and like Dunkin' Donuts are just different now, and they're like less good. It's not even like less good than Krispy Kreme. They're just less good than Dunkin' Donuts were before. Really concerned that if I click that link, I might break the whole stream. Is there a way? Hang on. Hold it. Patience. Have a solution. Aha. The hard whip. What do these look like? Oh, Undead Net is cute. I mean, it's one style. Sure, that's fair. That's less good than... We have 4. You can look up what they are, but I'm not gonna spoil them because my hope is to get them for stream. I looked up because last year we got like the minis, and the minis had kind of fun designs on them, even though they were a little basic. This year they're just like orange and black sprinkles. They're not particularly interesting, so I'm really gonna see if I can get the fun design ones for the Halloween stream, but I can't guarantee anything because they just sell out. It's really annoying. I don't understand where it wants me to interrogate him. That's like not even like the first thing that I thought of doing when I like captured him. It, to some extent, it explains why this case feels so confusing, is that I think this is meant to be some kind of barrier of like, I have to do this and then the other stuff is gonna make sense or something. Hey, Emily's kind of a terror. If I show you to Emily, will she torture you? No, okay. Ugh. What if I just throw him away? What if I set off the fire alarm? What if I show Santa the fact that I have his boy? What if I vacuum cleaner the snow? What if... Actually, here's an insane thought. This guy's all jumping up and down. What if I just gave him a jump rope? If I just put a jump rope in his hands, he'll have fun, right? No, okay. Felt like that was worth a shot for no particular reason. It's true, they're not technically Dunkin' Donuts anymore, they're Dunkin', which might be why their donuts are just, like... My assumption is that they're just made with cheaper ingredients or something. They just, like, don't taste the same, like, at all. I mean, they've managed to keep their, like, coffee rolls, like, not too dissimilar from the way they used to be, but they're like other kinds of donuts. Just, like, they're not the same, man. Eggnog? Eggnog? Let me go. We need to find a way to question him. I understand that I need to do that, but I have, like, none hints on how to do it. Chat, why am I so stupid? There's no actual information that's useful here. Resume game. The notion that I have to put lamp somewhere first and then use it on him. Where would that be? Give him fizzy stew. Yeah, we haven't checked on that fizzy stew in a minute. Was there any details about the fizzy stew that might be relevant? I feel like there are not. Yeah, the dialogue is still the same, so we still get the cutaway gag. coffee rolls are just like cinnamon rolls. It's like a, it's like a lot of cinnamon rolls have like icing on them, like Cinnabon ones do. Coffee rolls are kind of just glazed. I think is like the primary difference. It's like a baked good with cinnamon, but like it doesn't have as it has like a different allocation of sugar is probably the correct way to say it. Nicholas says, I think it's less that you're stupid and more by the time you get around to streaming, life has already beaten every last ounce of brain power out of you throughout the course of the week. I mean, that's certainly true this week. I don't usually have that excuse, although, in fairness, I haven't been having these problems until this week, so you might be onto something. But, like, we're just, like, for real, without just, like, obviously, like, specifically looking up the correct answer here, is there some place that's obvious to someone else as to where I would interrogate this guy? There's like 20 screens, and I keep cycling through them, and none of them seem right to me. Here, retired police officer, you interrogate him. Here, let me vacuum cleaner your cookie dough. There's a garden. Yeah, I mean, I can go in, like, basically every store, but, like, technically, no, nothing is actually obvious. Okay, that's a good start. I appreciate that answer. I don't think I looked at the pots before. I won't lie. I thought I was buying something else at this at the time. In my defense, a nightclub is a strange place to sell pottery at 2 a.m. That's accurate. That's fair. Gnome couple in this game is inferior to Don't Starve gnomes. Those are good gnomes. Babwa. Baba ababwa. Me sofa. Well, no, I mean, the joke of the gnome thing is that he was part of a pair, but he was a pair with this woman gnome, and then she, like, left him. And it's sort of a joke of the fact that this guy seems to have a bunch of relationships that end with people hurting him. It's a really funny joke, but I mean, just, like, stuff that happens to people. I mean, I could try it. I think I might have even tried it. I feel like I made the gnome connection before. They're different types of gnomes. Give child to candy store woman to get candy. That's actually, there's something to that. She only doesn't want to give us free candy because she doesn't want us to get fat. I don't know what I expect to happen if we force feed him candy, though. Is that a thing? Can that be something? I already tried that. Can I make... Eat like a lollipop. Eat like a whole cake. Eating a whole cake is no way to spend Christmas Eve. This man's doing it wrong. That honestly seemed like a reasonable idea. I mean, I don't know what I expect the end result to be, but, like, because we have a person with us who isn't us, that seemed like that could have worked. You shovelberry child. Now we're getting into the real suggestions. Actually, let me just click all the things in my inventory. Maybe one of them has, like, a hint in its description as to where I should use them. Top of the line, Busto Dusto. Stop trying to make bust happen. Hate you. This says it's an interrogation lamp. This says a long length of hose. It says a length of rope with handles on each end. Like, I have all these items that, like, don't seem to do anything right now, and then I have a child who I'm supposed to interrogate, and I, like, don't know where to do it. Am I supposed to do it, like, up here? Do I put him back on the hook? Do I... Can I equip him to myself? Can I attach hose to crane? I doubt it, because I don't know what I'd expect that to do, but let's see. And for good measure, not the jump rope. I think I just tried the lamp, but not that. And I definitely tried the gnome, and not the vacuum cleaner. What if I press the button again? I don't have another use for this. Yeah, I feel like I shouldn't be here. And I don't think I want the arcade. Tie the rope around the child's ankles and swing them around in circles over your head. That's a solution to a different type of problem. Eat bad popcorn. Eat garbage popcorn. The most frustrating part about this to me right now is I feel pretty confident, and I could be wrong about this, but I feel pretty confident in this moment that once I do whatever the next thing is, the next steps are going to be, like, so obvious to me that, like, this is just a huge roadblock. Nah, we already tried to put the child in the claw machine prison. Yeah, Pocket Kid was a much less successful precursor to Pocket Monsters. It did not test well in Japan. There were many arrests. Hey, ahoy, Arcadius, how's it going? We are not making any progress at all. By the way, the spooky game became Krampus, so enjoy that. Enjoy Krampus. Dude, I have, like, none idea. It's honestly, like, pretty rare at this point in my life, with the amount of adventure games I've played and my, like, general aptitude for puzzle solving. Something might escape me a little while. I'm, like, pretty stuck, man. Like, I might be stuck. I tried to use knife on Elf. Problem is, I don't even have knife. Maybe I interrogate Krampus? But literally, if I click on the gnome child in my pocket, it says, we need to find a way to question this guy. So clearly the goal is to interrogate him. I can't just use interrogation lamp on him. Game doesn't like that solution. But I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Dooley, stop eating from the cotton candy fountain. Chomp, chomp, but there's so much of it. Try to rope Kid. This should hold him in place. That isn't... It's valid. And, you know, Zacula suggested that maybe not seriously, but, the thing is, like, it really strongly implies with its wording that there's, like, a place I'm supposed to go to do it. Which has me trying to, like, figure out where I'm supposed to attach a lamp. Like, I feel like that's just, like, a bad signal to the player, to be honest. I know, like, Copium, like, I couldn't solve the puzzle, whatever, but, like, legitimately, if that's what they wanted me to do, they did not signal that correctly to me. I'm guessing now that, like, if I lamp on him, it will just work wherever I'm at. Does that hold true? Oh, that's somehow not true. That's even more confusing. Okay, so now that he's tied up, let me go try to put tied up gnome in the claw prison, because that feels like one of the more likely possible places to go. Ah, Jiminy. What if I click on him now? I don't like free me! Need to find a way to question it. I mean... Have lamp will question, right? Hitboxes in the mall so weird. Here's a I don't think I tried this. Can you help me with this? No. If I talk to you. Do you know if the police are hiring? I want a gun. Beep, beep, bang, bang. About hang him on the crane. Yeah, that could work. That could maybe work. Even though before it said there's, like, no use for the winch. Like, now that we've done a different thing, it might be different. Like, that could work. That might be thing. That's a pretty big obstacle, though. Like, I don't think I ever guessed that that's the thing to do at all. No. Isn't the toy throne is like Santa's, right? Like, we'd have to already deal with Krampus for that to work, I would assume? I mean, there is Royal Chair. There is Royal Chair. Okay, that's him tied down. Now to question him. This could not be much more obtuse without trying. This is so specific. I don't like this solution at all. I really don't. Like, honestly, some of these unhinged solutions of impale child on Christmas tree almost feels like a better solution than use jump rope to restrain him in your pocket and then take him to, like, a specific public place where people will see you interrogate him. And then, like, where do I actually even hook up the lamp? I should put it down somewhere before I try to use it on... Okay. You're really making this difficult, game. You're really not being super chill today. Okay, lamps in place. God, it feels bigger than it was before. That's a great question, Neko. Why don't we have handcuffs? I mean, like, he's literally in uniform. Like, you could argue that, like, as a detective, and because we were going shopping, the detective might not have handcuffs on him. But, like, if you're gonna be wearing your uniform around, I would assume you would have your handcuffs on you. Anime says, I feel sorry for the clerk who has to witness this. Like, this just feels like a huge red flag to me. Like, this isn't on the list of things I would try to do, is, like, publicly interrogate a Dark World creature. Like, it's still a little unclear to me how much we're trying to cover up the Dark World stuff. Handcuff budget got cut. See, Zacula, that's a lie. I know that this is a fictional game, but, like, the police budget doesn't get cut. They get, like, tanks and stuff. Like, the police are, like, the one thing that doesn't get subject to the typical, like, American budget cut story. Stop! I'll tell you all the things! What are you? Are you Buzz? Is Buzz and isn't Buzz. Is Buzz and isn't. You're making no sense. Please explain. Krampus bring out the worst in childer. That's what gnome is. Badness incarnate. I didn't think Buzz could get much worse. How do we defeat Krampus? What's his weakness? Him lactose intolerable. No likes milk. You know, that actually tracks. I don't know if that's canon, because I don't know a ton about Krampus. But if Santa Claus likes milk, then Krampus must not. Right? Bought too many tanks. That's a more compelling argument. Spent all the handcuff money on tanks. Still spent, but no handcuffs. Then Dooley, are you sure you want to go with that? Are you sure that's the way you want to say that? Then let's milk Krampus. That's... there's a better way to phrase that. As for you, mister, you can stay here until you've quit whatever gang it is you've joined. Also, like, the interrogation lamp is, like, cute. Or whatever. But, like, I feel like it abstracts an already really deeply obtuse puzzle in a way that's, like, not helpful. Like... I'm down for the, like, get an interrogation lamp puzzle if we're trying to recreate an actual interrogation room. As you may have noticed, we didn't do that at all. So it just feels like an unnecessary extra step. I'm just annoyed about it, so I'm just gonna keep complaining that's how it go. So, like, obviously now I have a reason to go get Nog. The milk beverage. Need some Nog, mate? We have all the varieties. Egg-flavored, Nog-flavored, milk-flavored. I just need, like, milk. Just, like, as much milkety milk as milk possible. Don't sell it. You must have some. It's one of the ingredients of eggnog. Yeah, I have it. I just don't sell it. It's an eggnog stand, not a milk stand. Hose? Knife? Where's my knife? Knife? Good. I'm glad you're not mad I'm complaining, but I also don't know why you'd be here if you didn't want me to get mad when that happened. That's like what my stream is. I play these games and I'm like, I love this game! And then like 10 seconds pass, I'm like, this puzzle doesn't make any sense! Beat him into giving you milk with vacuum cleaner tied to hose. I mean, it seems as likely as anything else the way this is going. I hate being alive right now. So, do I just... What does it want me to, like, suck up, though? If not Nog? If not... Okay, if not Nog, what suck up? What suck up if not Nog? Like, I'm not opposed to combining these items to solve a problem, in theory. It doesn't feel like it solves the eggnog problem, but then, like, why do I have it? Am I forgetting some other source of milk in this wretched place? In this cursed mall? In this dark zone? Are we going to milk Krampus? Are the files in the computer? Merry Christmas, butts and ghouls! Oh, oh, oh! Let's mess this place and wreck these fools! Oh, oh, oh! There's a disturbing lack of funny clues in this case. Not only that, it, like, I do feel like... I feel like there's a misallocation of resources here. I mean, I realize that we're supposed to be in a mall and there should be a lot of things to do in a mall, but I feel like I would, for the sake of gameplay, I feel like I would prefer, like, a smaller mall and, like, more time spent making the puzzle. So, like, here's the thing, right? Is that, like, by their nature, point-and-click adventure games either need to rely on some level of hinting from the designers. They either need to be that, they need to be obvious, or they're just going to end up obtuse. They're really the only three options. Is, like, it can basically be super easy and obvious. It can be, like, so difficult that you won't guess it without someone in chat telling you. Or it could be challenging, but there's something in the game that points you in the right direction. The puzzles here are, like, really weird, and there's so much extra space to cover that it's, like, daunting to try every combination of things. It's like we've inflated, like, the worst part of the average adventure game for the sake of, like, doing a bunch of store environments. It's not, like, the worst thing you could do, but, like, I feel like it would just be better if you streamlined it, right? But, okay, but what suck if not Nog? Is there just, like, a super small hitbox on, like, Milk Tanker? It doesn't seem like that's the case. I don't want to talk to Agnes, because then I'll just get that same cutaway joke for a sixth time. If not, no, there's just, like, not that many things to suck. It's a real problem when there's just, like, such a limited amount of things to suck. Do you ever have that problem? Is this a relatable problem? Can I suck tea? It's relatable. Good. I'm glad that I didn't say anything questionable. That's alarmed some fraction of chat. Yeah, sectioning it off would be good. That's true. I wouldn't mind, like, the scope of the entire mall if, like, the monsters were, like, blocking off part of the mall and you had to solve that, and then you got to a different part of the mall and you stopped another monster, and then, like, eventually you got to Krampus or something like that. Suck the water fountain. But the water fountain's just cotton candy now. There's like no liquids left. There's just nothing for me to suck. Can I suck this? Can I have this? Fast travel map would help, maybe. It'd probably be a little cumbersome. But, like, navigating the mall is kind of a huge hassle. Isn't there a water tank on the roof? There is! It doesn't really imply that it has an opening, but we could try that. No, apparently not. Did I click this and see what it says? I think it just... Yeah, it's a homemade pumping device. Like, I get the premise. I understand the idea. Can I suck garbage? Can I... Fire alarm? Pile of gifts. Stay away from my festive packets or I'll stuff you in a box and wrap it. Oh, oh, oh. This game's gonna make me make dial-up noises again just because I'm trying to, like... I know, I'll suck the robot. I'm not sure if I would have been relieved or furious if I could actually go to the parking garage from here. It would imply that there was an answer to my problem, but it would be like, why would I go to there? Oh. It's like the robot's illegal in 13 states? That's weird. The number went down at some point. Who changed? Man, I'm stupid. Whatever the answer is, either I'm too stupid to figure it out, or the process of trying to figure it out is making me stupider. No one's dialogue changes. No, the old lady has cookie dough. Also, I can't suck her. Give me a minute still. Give just a minute. We'll go to DEFCON 5. Hey chat, what do I suck? Someone who doesn't literally know the answer. What do I suck? Also not my bag, baby. But Haggis, I just found your published book. Old vacuum sucking devices are my bag, baby, by Uninvited Haggis. Might need to use cookie dough with toy cooker so Santa has cookies for his milk. I don't think that's true. I already tried sucking Krampus. He liked it too much. By which I mean it didn't do anything. I'm pretty sure I tried sucking the cotton candy too. He's his own. Well, so currently, the mall Santa turned into Krampus, which means that he's like anti-Santa. Which means he would probably not like cookies, but we're told his weakness is lactose intolerance, and that's like an actual clue the game gave us. When I talked to her before, she wouldn't just... Now the game is just trying to make me upset. He's like, hey, can I trouble you for some cookie dough? And she's like, well, you didn't want it when I first offered. I say, old girl, this chap is on a mission, no doubt. Needs a slap of your dough to fix a hull breach or some such I'd wager. Best help him out. Needs a slap of your dough to fix a hull breach. Seems like that's too hot for Twitch. Smithy, you know I was going to share it and just having giggles with this gentleman and his boy. See, I don't... Okay. Okay, let me be clear about why I don't like that one. Because, like... Some people criticize point-and-click adventures for, like, you could just pick up, like, everything, even if you have no reason to do so. Like, some video games will let you do, like, insane stuff, like, just pick up and carry around, like, a whole ladder in your pocket without any reason to carry around something so heavy, right? So, like, I respect it when a game, like, requires you to, like, have a reason to do it. Like, that's fine. At this moment, I don't specifically need a reason to have cookie dough that I didn't before. And yet, now I can get it, but I couldn't before. If I don't need to have a compelling reason to get the cookie dough, then she should just give it to me in the first place. Or rather, my character should just accept it. So at this point, it seems like Neko just, like, read the walkthrough. By which I mean, knows exactly what's going on. I got, like, a whole container of cookie dough, by the way. Not, like, just a little bit of cookie dough, like a whole container of it. Let's bake some cookies. Yay! Any minute now. Why is it on fire? It's powered by a light bulb. No, I know. I know you were joking, and I'm joking too. It's just like, it turns out that your answer was so correct, despite it seeming like a joke, that it almost comes across like you just looked it up. But I know you didn't do that. Alright, I have baked cookies. So God, they look terrible, but, you know, I guess they were made off a light bulb. So, now that I have these cookies, I presume that the thing to do is to, like, give them to this guy, and I'll be like, oh, we need milk. Oh, my God. Are you kidding me? I will fight you. I just need some milk. I can't suck these cookies. Maybe spice them? Do we have anything to make spice cookies, which would be a really unnecessary extra step? Must acquire the milk sneaky-like. But, like, he won't let me suck the milk. I can't suck that man's milk. Chat, I can't suck that man's milk. And it's causing me stress. I don't think I read this one before either. Weeping cacti, bred them myself. Well, with Jorge, back in our horticultural days. I don't like to think about them. Such heartbreak. Yeah, I know. I know. I know, and I agree, I know. Who designed, like, this case, though? Like, this one in particular? Hey, will you become my friend if I give you cookies and then, like, something $5? No. Can I suck you? No. Hey, what's going on over here? Doesn't taste the same since they banned butter and salt and corn. Can't be that bad. Try some. Okay, 1 popcorn, please. Oh, Lord, why did I come back here? Like, 1 popcorn coming up, man! Okay, let's try this. No! No! I know it was just used, but, like... It's just, it seems like the reaction you have to tasting that. Yeah, like, we have a bin over here, especially for the popcorn. You can keep the tub. Oh, bite me. Oh, just bite me. I needed to have a receptacle before I could siphon milk. We literally already did that puzzle, to fill the boat with gasoline. That's not even a new puzzle, you just made it hard and obscure. Also, I don't like that in order to get the popcorn tub, there's like 3 places you can interact with popcorn, and 2 of them do nothing, and 1 of them gets you an inventory item. That's not good. Hang on, though. I think it's actually more complicated than I'm making it.
Me gustan las tetas grandes.
You know, I feel exactly the same way. I assume that was Arcadius, because once again, it like didn't show up in the thing. Another way... This is so not a good use of my time while I'm streaming. Is there any way over here for me to track who... Set one off? My alerts. No. No? Dashboard? No, it was demolition. I found it. There's a thing for this. I found it. Go me. This was a waste of time. Please, sir, can I have some nog? There has to be a way to get that milk without the guy stopping me. Arrest him? Like, there's a lot of liberties taken with this case that don't like play nice with each other or like point and click adventure games, because like we've already basically solved the problem of money by like repeatedly going into stores and like commandeering stuff for justice. So like, why literally can I not do that here? The game has provided me no reason that this should be an additional barrier beyond, like, stealing that guy's interrogation lamp or his vacuum cleaner. Like, at that rate, why don't I just steal some eggnog? Like, eggnog has lactose in it. It's probably lactose enough to use it as a weapon against Krampus. Like, sure, milk might be easier, but, like, if I don't have milk, I could do that. But this guy also has milk, so there's no reason why he shouldn't give me milk, as I'm a police officer doing police business. Or at the very least, I could threaten him with gun, as Neko suggests. The guy does not sell milk. Well, right, but, like, he possesses the milk and I need it. It doesn't matter if the other stores were selling the stuff. I was just commandeering it. Mandatory sneaky part of a point-and-click game? That's not a good... Like, I know you're joking, but, like, that's not a good answer because, like, if you're not gonna do your game good, don't do it. Like, if you're not gonna, like, do a stealth puzzle, don't make a stealth puzzle. Maybe use popcorn on bin to refill it. Why would I want that, though? Is there a reason I would want that? The popcorn is terrible. And it, in and of itself, doesn't seem like something I'd be able to, like, feed to Krampus? Put the bag over his head and milk away. That's a great suggestion. I like that. No, it doesn't... I think the point is to have the container. I think the container's the thing. But, like, okay, let me be clear again, right? Like, this puzzle wouldn't bother me. Like... This is sort of a cardinal sin of point-and-click adventure games, is, like, some character telling you their life story so that you know their weakness, so you know, like, the puzzle you're trying to solve. But, like, there's a reason that it works that way, so that, like, when you reach this, like, obstacle with no overtly obvious solution to it, you know, like, you have at least, like, a vague sense of what to do. So if I talk to Norman and he's like, nope, I don't sell milk, only eggnog, and... Besides, like, I need something to fix the refrigerator on my cart, or all of it's gonna spoil. And then, like, the thing is, like, okay, I find, like, a motor or something to help it operate, and then he'll be grateful enough that it's, like, barter, and he gives me the thing I want. Like, at least then it gives me a goal. I talk to this man, he's like, I don't sell milk! These aren't the droids you're looking for! That's, in improv, we call that blocking. That's not helpful. That doesn't give me something that I can work off of. Maybe we can use the container to buy fizzy stew. I don't know what that would do for me. I still don't know why, like, again, going back to my earlier point, I still don't know why I want these cookies. I couldn't give them to the guy. Let me just make sure, I'm certain I tried giving them to the guy, right? I thought the notion was that I would give them to this guy, and he's like, oh, you gotta have milk with these, and I just steal it. Or shoot him in the head or something. So, like, okay, the game insisted that I need a reason to get the cookies, except I still don't know what to do with the cookies, so I still don't have a reason to do the cookies, but it wouldn't let me get the cookies right away. That doesn't great. Don't give Santa milk without cookies. But it's not Santa, it's Krampus. It's evil Santa. It's Atnas. Atnas is the anti-Santa. You know how in each of us there are two Santas? One dressed in all white and one dressed in all black? And one of them is a murderer and it's the one who gives toys to children? This is my struggle. Do you want cookies? Here's Vasco's next patented game plan. Give everyone cookies. You thought it was wolves? No, it's definitely two Santas. I don't know where you get the impression it's two wolves inside each of us. There's actually something mildly unsettling about, like, a woman just, like, casually eating raw cookie dough continuously for, like, 2 hours of my life. Just making sure I can't get Candy to somehow further obfuscate and complicate the solution to whatever puzzle I'm doing. That I, like, like, I've spent, like, probably the majority of this case, like, genuinely not knowing what to do. And, like, I know it sounds like I'm just straight up complaining, but, like, to me, that is genuinely a hallmark of an adventure game that's not done well. It doesn't necessarily need to be the case that you, like, immediately know everything, but if it's done well, you should have a pretty good grasp of what your main goal is at all times. Like, that's just, like, a generality of this type of game, in my opinion. Yeah, please, yeah, make some ASCII maps. It'll only take forever, because there's just 20 screens. Not that long ago, I was watching Mr. Generic Name stream Eternal Sonata, and, like, I referenced the fact that I referred to ASCII maps in chat, and, like, someone else who played the game goes, like, I know exactly what maps those are. And I was like, yeah, because that's how Eternal Sonata works. Does Robot want cookie? Still can't milk you, can I? That's a pretty reasonable point too, Neko. It's not like the end of the world, but, like, there's not a lot of, like, fun alternate options. Like, almost everything that you do in this case that doesn't work is there's no way I'm doing this. Just, like, repeatedly. And, like, I don't know. I'll say that for my personal preference, if there's at least, like, a weirdly read voice line to go with those repeated statements, they can eventually become endearing. Like, I played so much The Dig to beat The Dig originally that, like, those are just, like, they're etched onto my soul. That manga artist from JoJo, like, opened my face up and wrote it on my forehead. What a nightmare that show is. Can't I milk this man? Look, I saw the movie Meet the Parents. I know that the only prerequisite is to have nipples. I know this. I know this to be true. Alright, Angelic Dirt, you got me. I give up. What? Like, I feel like I was making progress, and I've just obtained 2 more inventory items that do nothing, and I give up. Angel, hate to bail, but you need food before you literally pass out. Which means you have to brave another thing, which might make you pass out. I am surprisingly very familiar with that specific set of circumstances. I wish you well, and luck. And the luck of a wishing well, also. Can I fill this with broken glass? Does that help? This is a positional problem. Not well referenced. Okay. Okay. I think I understand what you mean by that. So, hold on. 1... We're above the food court here. Right over the unhelpful eggnog man in his cart. This is not a good case. This is not a good case. We just lower this down gently. Like, the game just doesn't create a scenario in which this seems necessary. Like, this could be a fun thing, but it doesn't set it up right. It doesn't do enough background work to set it up so that, like, okay. Like, hear me out. Big Vasco time. Because, like, my patience is great. Here's how I feel like you could adjust this to make this work. We go to the trouble of establishing that we just go around, like, commandeering whatever we need to solve the case, and no one really puts up a fight, except the salesman, and we give him a reason not to care. Fine. Then we, like, get to the milk guy, and instead of him just, like, making, like, a not particularly funny joke about how he has milk but he won't sell it to you, like, be like, hey, like, I need some milk. And he's like, well, I have milk, but, like, I need all of my milk to create eggnog. That's what I sell. And then we're like, well, we're the police, so we're gonna commandeer it. And he's like, nope. He's just like, no, I'm not gonna do that. And then, you know, maybe, like, as an aside, like, Dooley says something like, gosh, if only, like, we could get it without him noticing. And, you know, then either have someone make reference to, like, no one would look up or something, or, like, make it clearer that I'm supposed to be thinking about the fact that I can, like, relate to the environment below where I'm at. Like, there's a way you could do this, but we did, like, none of the background work. You just go up to him and we're like, I want eggnog. No. And then I sit here for, like, 40 minutes. Like, it's just not that interesting. Now we have a vacuum cleaner full of milk. This really is the season that keeps on giving. Ugh, it looks disgusting. It's, like, vile. We're sure it's milk, right? Okay. Why is there yogurt in this cap? Why is this even, like, the thing that I want? Why do I want these cookies or this box? Yeah, like, yeah, you could do something like that too, Angelic Dirt. Like, make a joke about, like, hawking loogies over the ledge. Like, somehow have the dialogue on, like, the screen above the food court be like, you know, like, I bet I could, like, hawk a loogie on the eggnog salesman. At least, like, then there's, like, something in your brain that's like, oh, like, there's there's like a connection between here and that guy. And then like later on when you have to interact with him, you're like, oh, like I know where to do that from. I'll go upstairs. That's a great point, Echo. Let's be optimistic. At least we finally got that man's milk. I was finally able to suck that man's milk. I'm still not really sure what the cookies are about. Because of context. Let's soak the cookies in milk and get them to Krampus before they turn into goo. Do they need to be in the box so he doesn't notice? Why do I have this box?
Oh,
hey, Krampus,
no.
die?
I'm making him horny.
Does that? Do you think he's into that? Do you think Eggnogman is into being milked? Is that his thing? This is the... Hey, I thought yesterday was a bad stream. This might be the worst stream. Vote now. Text your least favorite Vasco stream to 8008-8008. Boss what? No talk to adults. Only kids. Back off. Need to find a child he hasn't turned yet. Oh, good. Okay. No. 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 What? Why? How are there... Hey, how are there no options to, like, ask her to do this? Hey, Emily, can you do us a favor and bring some stuff to Santa, please? Why can't I just ask her that like a human? What's in it for me? The warm feeling of seasonal goodwill. That's not gonna rot my teeth. I need them to fall out so I can get cash from the Tooth Fairy to buy myself a set of metal chompers. Oh, I get it now. This is a prequel. This is a prequel to the movie Moonraker, in which famed James Bond villain Jaws meets a really tall woman who also has jaws like big metal teeth. Her name must be Emily, and this is her backstory. I don't know why that's related, but that's what this whole game has been all along. How did I not see it? Chomp, chomp, chomp. Okay, so... Now do I go to the candy store with my bag? There's a sign that reads, "Gone home early. Seems we're out of luck here." This is the worst. This is legitimately very bad. This doesn't affect my enjoyment of the earlier parts of the game. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying the whole game is bad. But, like, this case has managed to, whether accidentally or deliberately, embody almost all of the worst traits that point-and-click adventure games have. She wasn't gonna sell us anything nice anyway. I mean, it's true that we have a cotton candy fountain. Do kids like those? You just got on window, right? Sure. That's, like, needlessly convoluted. My shoes are stuck. I guess I'm barefoot from here on out. Detective shoes stuck in candy. 5 words. Take that, Hemingway! Well, that clearly it's called Buy Hard, so we're clearly doing a Die Hard thing. And we took the real scenic route to get there. Candy! Okay, yeah, I'll go see Stupid Claus for you. Hold like 1 second. So the reason that there needs to be a candy store in the mall is because we need to turn the fountain into cotton candy to stick the guy in place so that we can get the claw and then interrogate him with, like, the worst series of puzzles. And then we close the candy shop so that we can't get any more candy. Couldn't we just, couldn't we just, sell cotton candy at the movie theater or something? There's, a whole environment for it. And, all the jokes are just that, cops can't eat candy. It's not, funny. It doesn't, serve a purpose. And they added like a whole screen. There's like 20 screens here. Wait, she didn't take the cookies? Okay, I'm here. Now what? Okay, now okay, take these to Santa. Sure, I'm loyal to my word while this tub still holds candy. I got you some treats. Yes, come to me, my little small. Come and join my festive hall. Oh, oh, oh. Whatever, weirdo. Just eat the treats. Okay. Om nom nom. Wait. Something was up with that food, because now I don't feel so good. You know, it's funny, I was just thinking about these two words this week and how weird it is that they sound different. English is weird. Yeah, I mean, like, cotton candy's not, like, okay, here's the thing. Cotton candy's not the most common thing to find at a movie theater. It happens. I'm sure I've seen it before. But the point is more, like, I would rather suspend my disbelief that, like, the movie theater is selling a slightly unusual type of candy than, like, add a whole store and all the assets in it and another character with new dialogue. My minions, I've made a grave mishap. I've fallen into their tasty trap. Oh no! Oh no, the big bad go floaty way. Whoa. Yeah, that might as well be how that happens. Krampus is gone, but the children are still trapped as gnomes. Hey, what's that behind the throne? Julie, I was saying that the children, they're... Yeah, but look, there's a new thing! What mystery it holds, what promise for adventure! But the children... New thing! Fine, but after we look at it, we have to save the children. I agree with whatever you said as long as you do the new thing, please. This event. Can we talk about saving the kids now? Where do you think it goes? Dooley, come on, please, focus. I am focused. On the mysterious, wondrous van. Dooley, why do you think there's a Santa hat in there? What? There's a hat. Just in the vent. There. Big guy floated off with his. So why do you think there's another one? Do you reckon that's where the real Santa was hidden? I guess I'd best go find out. Here, hold my coat so I can move around a bit freely. Boy, it's dark in there. It's cool, you can borrow my lighter. I mean, it's a little funny that we deliberately shoehorned the Die Hard thing in here. I would appreciate this a lot more if I hadn't, like, spent a whole hour on the puzzles not being great. Darn it, Dooley was right. Santa's hat is in here. I better search around and see what else I can find. Right? Down. Well, Brink's not here, so I might as well go right. Oh, hang on. It's a whole jacket that doesn't have, like, an identifying hitbox? That's weird. A red jacket. He must have come this way. Actually, what happens if I go down on the previous screen if that's not the correct direction? Look, I found a teddy bear. You again? I really don't like bears. That's fair. My friend the Bear King would not approve. Nah, I did go one too far over. That's interesting. That's a thing that could happen, I guess.
Squeak, squeak.
Just like a radioactive rat.
Bring me the cheese. Do my bidding. Yes. Yes.
I obey. His portrait still has his jacket coat on. So, is the cheese down here somewhere? Oh, hang on.
Squeak, squeak.
His other boot. I must be close now. Okay. Okay, once again, the game has misevaluated my approach to this game, as it's saying the first one I got is the other one. Browsers, this must be the right way. What? Wait, how would I ever get to this first such that the left boot is the other boot? One of Santa's boots. I must be on the right path. Am I hallucinating? Has this gone so badly that I failed my resolve check? Let's bundle all this together before moving on. There you are. What? Oh, the gag. Yeah, sure, 1 sec. There you go. Thank goodness. I said I've been waiting for you. I knew you'd save the day. Was this all a setup? Why did we take our jacket off? So we could do Die Hard. It's a reference to a movie. Huh? Because I'm Santa Claus. Ho, ho, ho. Now hand me those clothes and let's get out of here. I have 1.9 billion gifts to deliver and we're running out of time. Is this like a moral dilemma? Can I become Santa by putting on the suit, like in the Santa Claus? But he's staring right at me. If I go back in the vent? No. It won't let me become Santa Claus. Thank you. Could you turn around for a moment? Oh, yeah, sure, sorry. Okay, let's go! Let's get out of here! Ho ho ho! Why do you keep talking to me? Oh ho ho ho! Seems to be locked. I guess we're going out the way I came in. Follow me! This implied that we backtracked. I couldn't be bothered to do it. Hey, was there a way that I could get cheese and appease the Rat King? It was cold in there. There must have been some Tauros in the atmosphere. Glad I had my coat back. Oh dear, Krampus has left this place in a mess. Mutated children and general bad vibes everywhere. What can we do to reverse things? Here, take this magic Christmas dust. It will reverse the bad magic. I don't have much left, so you'll need to water it down. Ho ho ho. For God's sake, there's more, like... Just a weird reference. That's fair. That's... fine. Is there water left anywhere? Oh, oh, no, I got it. No, I got it. The game doesn't set it up, but I've spent so much time wandering around, I'm pretty sure I know what to do. Christmas dust and water tank. Now we trigger the sprinklers. Yep. Does this count as a nod to earlier cases, or is it just lazy work? It's lazy. It's lazy work, I promise. It just, the fire alarm was so prominently featured here. It was bothering me like the whole time. Here goes nothing. Ho ho ho! Merry Wetmas, everyone! Dude, Mallbot 5000 is not gonna be pleased. That's a crime. That's the kid saved. Let's go tell Santa. Oh, well done. Now I'll have the remainder of Christmas dust back, please. The remainder back? I should put you on the naughty list for that. Ho ho ho. But you used it for a good cause. Now, just to be entirely clear about this, that doesn't logically make any sense. If there was so little Christmas dust that I needed to water it down to serve the purpose that I just did, then there shouldn't be a remainder. If there's so little that I need to, like, stretch it out to use it, then, like, there wouldn't be any left over. That's not how that works. Dracula says, when any piece of media is like, hey, this thing we did sucks, but we're in on the joke, so it's actually cool. No, it still sucks. Yeah, typically I'm not a fan of that. I just watched something recently that did pretty much that whole vibe. I guess it doesn't spoil the implementation exactly, so I'll say that it was She-Hulk. I was watching She-Hulk, Attorney at Law, and something in that, like, pulled that move, and I was like, yeah, no, but you just did bad. It's just bad, you just didn't do good. You did bad instead. I can think of one exception to that, and it's something that I think I intend to stream next year, so I won't spoil that either. Thank you both. If you hadn't been here, this would have been a disaster. Well, now hang on. Was it not a disaster while we were here? Because it feels a bit like it was. Well, I had better get going. I have a lot of gifts to deliver, and I'm already running late. Ho, 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 ho. Good luck out there. It's gonna be a cold one tonight. Keep up the good work. You too, boys. You too. Ho, ho, ho. And actually, to Neko's earlier point, it's not even just that, like, all of the, like, I can't use this quotes were all just like, there's no way I'm doing that, or like, that's not a way to spend Christmas Eve. But like, the other cases, like, there was like more interaction between like Dooley and McQueen, and like some of that helped to like point you towards the solutions of puzzles, or like help you understand what the game logic was, which is like an important feature that you can't just write out of the game because instead you wanted to add a whole candy shop that mostly isn't important. We heard Daredevil's back in She-Hulk and almost watched it, but then I was like, if he's not suffering, I don't know if I'm interested. If that's your opinion, I suppose you shouldn't watch it. Good job, us. Case closed. Case closed. Oh no, my sleigh! Maybe we spoke too soon. Let's go see what's happening. Good lord, really? What's going on here? Well, well, if it's not McLame and Officer Foley. I'm clamping this man's reindeer for loitering. He doesn't even have a permit from the city. I have one from the North Pole Licensing Department and a note from the NPPD. I'm not interested in what the NPPD have to say. This isn't their jurisdiction. Why don't I take over for this? Cover for the paperwork? No, thanks. I'll do it when I get to the office. Then your friend here could go through the appeals process there. Oh no, look at the time. I just clocked off for the holidays. I guess the paperwork can wait until I'm back. Toodles! A jerk. How will I deliver all the gifts without my reindeer? Did you hook up your sleigh to our car and make it fly? Normally, yes, but somebody used all my Christmas dust and left me with no way to power it. Really burning through some goodwill here, game. I'm digging those 6 cases. I'm optimistic for more, but you've overstayed your welcome with this case. And here's the worst thing. I am predisposed to like the Christmas episode of The Thing, and you've made me hate it, and so you had to do some real hard work to make that happen. Is Christmas dust some kind of controlled substance? Possibly. Either that or it's roughly equivalent to magic flying feed corn, and if you know that reference, you get a gold star. Somebody used all the dust. Who would do such a... Oh yeah, that was us. Can we make more dust? Only by finding a kid who doesn't believe in Christmas and changing their mind. We'd best start... No, it's Emily. It's Emily. The answer is Emily? Why was this dialogue not cut off? It felt like he was being interrupted by something and it just kind of ended. Yeah, I'll just go find Emily. I know it's Emily. The answer is Emily. How are you doing, Malbot? Nah, it's just... Do you know if the police are hiring? Okay, Chris, great. Also, like, it doesn't seem like it was necessary for us to take the shoes off. Why are you still up there? Could somebody let me down? No, you just live there now. Hey, Emily. What? Yes? I wasn't standing here debating whether or not to take the leftover gifts. Is there still cotton candy in that tub? Yeah, but I'm working on it. Well, if it still has candy, you're still in my employ. Come with us. Oh man, I knew I shouldn't have stopped to rest my teeth and or tummy. There's also a quasi-infinite supply of it. We could really refill it. Okay, I'm here, now what? This is Santa Claus. For real? Like, for real Santa Claus? Hello, Emily! Rubbish, Santa's not real. If I'm not real, how did I know you sent me a letter? Ho ho ho! They made us in school. Anyone would have known that. What did I ask for? This! Emily received item blowtorch. Whoa, my blowtorch! No way! Yes way, Emily. Yes way! Ho 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 ho! No, that's like 90% correct. Jack Frost has his own Rankin Bass special. But it is the Rankin Bass stop-motion special that has the Winter Warlock, which is Santa Claus is Coming to Town, which is supposedly the backstory for how Santa became Santa and doesn't involve stabbing for some reason. And, like, so Santa gets thrown in jail for making toys in a sad German town, and he, like, in the cell next to him is just, like, a sad warlock, and he's like, all I have are some magic candles and some feed corn that specifically makes reindeer fly. And it's like, wow, if that isn't an adventure game puzzle, I don't know what is. This blowtorch cannot be safe. You really are Santa Claus. Look, the car, it's taken off. We should be able to fly now. Simon, hook up the sleigh. Ho ho ho. Ah, man, I thought I was done for the night. Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas, everyone! Yeah, this might as well happen. We did it, Detective! We saved Christmas! Yeah, now St. Nick can sort us out with gifts for tomorrow. Win-win. We didn't forget anything else, did we? Well, you left your nephew at the mall, tied to a chair, in a toy store. Guys? Guys? Oh, he closed... The toy shop owner, like, left and closed down the store? Exactly, the Burgermeister Meisterburger. He puts him in jail because it's a sad German town and toys aren't allowed. Okay, so now we have, like, a issue of sorts, which is... how, like... estimate... Okay, how do I put this? How long would we say Poltergeist is? And is it as bad as By Heart? Because relative duration is compromised by milking the cart owner puzzles. Kids wet from the sprinklers too. Yeah, he's gonna get indoor pneumonia. Hopefully both... Okay. I don't recall it being as bad as By Heart. But is it, like, as long as By... Like, does it have, like, 20 screens worth of mall, relatively speaking? It's not that long. Okay. If not, okay. It's still complicated. If not long, we'll do one more. I hit the wrong button on the thing. Let's do Poltergeist. Case summary. Dinner with the Dooley family? Now that, I should be able to get behind that, but I was excited about the last one. Let's see how it is. Poltergeist. Thanks for coming to dinner, Detective. My sister loves meeting my colleagues. I like that he drove up in the cop car with the sirens on. Bates is a little long. That's fine. As long as Poltergeist isn't, like, super long. We'll fill the end of this stream. We'll do the Bates Motel next week. And, like, in theory, maybe we just, like, switch to the sequel right away? Maybe? Dooley, I've been coming to dinner at your sister's house once a month for years. And she loves it. She gets inside before my tummy Oh, let's get inside before my tummy revolts. Aw, look at this friendless chap. No Malone, eh? We bought him a friend, but he got lost in New York. Is this also a Christmas case? We also reused the wind chime asset. Do you think that this is the same wind chime carved by that lecherous Tibetan monk? Why is there no sound out of these? They broke last summer, so I glued them back together. Glued them up real good. What's going on here? Is that me? I thought that was Dooley. Yeah, Buzz, turn the TV off if you're playing with your joy child. Electricity doesn't grow on trees. No, Dooley, the TV. What? I just told him it's... Polly? What does Polly sound like? I assume there will be a decent amount of Polly. So it shouldn't be Jamaican Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. As like a border post, as like a signpost? Like, not that. What does sound like? Also, I appreciate that the painting in the background is pixel art the Scream. How does one voice staticky? You're just trying to make it challenging now. All Pollys are Brooklynish and evil? Okay. Let's combine these suggestions. Alive, yes! Alive and angry. Things kids watch these days, huh? What the? Save me! Are you trapped? Who are you? I'm just yanking your chain. I don't need saving, but the people in this house do. What are you? I'm a poltergeist. A professional haunter of places with a preference towards possessing and/or moving things. And this house is my new home. Why are you here? A team of game developers trapped me in a VHS tape. I don't know why, but these fools freed me. And I'm never going back. I want revenge for being trapped like that. An utterly dehumanizing experience. But you're not human. I don't care. I just want an excuse to cause trouble. Where have you hidden the remote control? Far away from here and away from you, fleshy. Why is nothing ever easy? What do you want? Mayhem. I'm slowly taking control of this house, and once I do, I'm gonna crush everything and everyone in it. Get everyone out of here, Dooley. The door's locked. Tick tock, tick tock. Yeah, don't stop. I'm gonna crush everyone who lives in this block. Need to find a way to exercise this TV and fast. Can we put on one of those, like, 50s contraptions that has the big rubber band that just vibrates really fast and you claim to lose weight on it? Not on my watch, creep. Interesting piece. My mom painted it. It's called I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. No, that's a different game. That's a weird game. Let me tell you, that game's real weird. I mean, it's also, like, based on, like, a short story by Harlan Ellison. Fun fact, there's a computer game based on the short story, and Harlan Ellison voices the villain in it. Wait, these aren't books. This is a hidden safe, but there's nothing inside it. I wouldn't leave anything of worth in a place like that. There's a lot of book thieves around this area. They might steal your valuables by mistake, and then everyone would be upset. That's weird. It's weird. Let's see. The workout horror flick The Exorcist. A story about some vampires realizing the error of their ways, The Found Boys. And the incredibly tame fantasy adventure classic No Trouble in Little Italy. Plug. Let's just unplug it. No, I don't think so. Zap! 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 Ah! Take that. Daisies are my favorite type of flower. Mine's wholemeal. The kernel needs his fiber. That's vile. What? Hey, Buzz. You made me lose my high score. I hate you. Kids are such magical creatures, eh, Detective? What's going on here? Nothing. Buzz, tell your unky detective what happened. Fine. Mom rented a video to watch after dinner, but I was bored and I put it on. The TV flipped out, so I played my game. Where did you rent the video from? Indian Burial Ground Video Rentals Incorporated. Where's the tape now? I don't know. Still in the machine, I guess. Did you try to eject it? Why would I do that? God. Other than there being, like, a thing in your TV? God, leave me alone. You're ruining my game. Whatever. I wonder if I could just eject the tape. Nuh-uh-uh. Kazap. Ah, my fingers. Need some other way to remove it. Good luck, Fleshbag. Hey, we could use Fleshbag Marauder. If we can't target the spirit creature, we'll play Fleshbag Marauder, and then each player will have to sacrifice a creature, and then we'll get it in the graveyard. That joke was for no one. It's Magic. It's Magic the Gathering. Patricia, I'm gonna do the really horrible, bad British lady voice, because why not do that at this point in my day? Glad you boys could make it! Thanks for inviting us, Patricia. I wore my spandex uniform, so I'd have room for seconds. Hi, Francis! Hope you brought your appetite with you! I did, thanks. My pleasure, Francis! You know I love when you visit! Dinner smells good. Fry it up with some onion and garlic and anything will smell good! Yeah, I'm sure it'll be lovely. It'll be better than a steady diet of coffee and donuts, anyway! That's some real low-hanging police humor, huh? Garlic is good for chasing off unnatural things. May I take some? Sure, here are some leftovers. I'll leave it in your hands, smelling divine! Okay, I got garlic. I have my first inventory item. Is this a gift? No, it's chocolates. Let's finish talking to Patricia. You noticed anything unusual since Buzz tried out that tape? He watched it already? That boy, so exhausting! Sorry, Francis, I've been running all over the place getting dinner ready. So I don't think I'd have noticed even if the walls were closing in around me. They're probably closing in around her. That's probably happening. Okay, bye. I'm also gonna steal your chocolate or whatever. This is mine. It's an inventory item, I'm sure. Confiscating those for later? Good plan. Yeah, she's not putting up a fight for some reason. What's in the fridge? Are there, like, batteries or, like, a tentacle or something? Don't eat too much. Dinner will be ready soon. I won't. I just need to borrow these sausages. Why wouldn't I need sausages? Careful now, it's piping hot. Popular tarts, the breakfast treat of choice for promiscuous children? For promiscuous children? What kind of thing is that to say? That's still better than Alcadius's British lady voice. What did he do to language? I don't understand. The other ones also have, like, questionable things. Serial killers, spot them while they're young. Baked beans pizza, because the little people in your life are disgusting. Why do two of them say popular tarts? And the other ones have different things. As in promiscuous woman. Yeah, I guess that's more of a British thing to say, but, like, this is not a good joke, right? Like, can we agree that's not a good joke? I can never foresee a situation where I want to carry a pot around in my jacket. False, I literally already did. In a different case. Why is the washing machine next to the kitchen sink? Are we playing Play-Doh? Need some help taking out the washing? Always! Buzz is useless when it comes to chores! Thank you, Francis! I received sheet. I gotta be honest, I have no idea where we're going with this. So, what's going on behind the glowing door? Buzz must have left the pantry light on. He's forever leaving the lights on. Does he think electricity grows on trees? That's nothing. Did your sister get an extension built onto the house? On little Buzz's income? Unlikely. Why would it be Buzz's income? Brits have the washing machine in the kitchen. Is that true? Is that a real thing? I did not notice. I did not know that. Nego says, fun fact, my dad always emptied a whole can of baked beans on his pizza. Growing up, I thought baked beans on pizza was normal until I finally got to try normal. Man, I'm sorry about that. I mean, it's not that I feel like every home should necessarily have a washing machine, or rather, like a laundry room. But I feel like if there's a washing machine, I expect it to have like a separate alcove. But maybe that's like just an America thing. But like even like houses or apartment buildings that like maybe don't have like a huge room for a laundry machine that's built in, like usually it has like a little, like an alcove sort of situation, or like a closet or something like that. Are we in There Is No Game that we played earlier this year? Is there no actual food in this pantry? I wish I could stop sign. I wish I could. Hey, it's the remote. Just need a way to safely get to it. What about sausages? Wait, what does he call it? Meaty mixed sausage string. Straight from the old country. Lasso it. It won't reach. Even if they did, they'd only make the remote too greasy to pick up. I need something less greasy to use with this. Eat? In no situation is this a safe substitute for rope. You have never seen a movie, my friend. Oh, no, it worked. He said it wouldn't work, but it did. Rubber duck? A pretty judgy expression for a rubber duck trapped outside of time and space. Yeah, this is pretty normal. Okay, Dooley, hold on to this as tightly as you can. I'll never let go, Jack. Yeah, we were doing that yesterday. Somehow I had the mouse cursor arranged so that, yeah. Look at the mouse cursor right now on the sheet tied around him. Doesn't it kind of look like the hyphen underscore hyphen face is just like floating on his belt there? Also, just like for just for clarity's sake, if we weren't gonna directly lasso the remote with our sausage rope, like why did we need it? Why did we need the other part of the rope to be less greasy? Yeah, that face. That face in chat, right? You see it. For like a weird second, like I had this cursor here and I thought like there was like a speech bubble with his expression reacting to the Titanic reference. Ugh, don't say that. She did let go. She held on to the promise. Hey, let's discuss this over dinner. Right now is the time to grab this remote. Fine. Got a dead remote, so I gotta get batteries from the fridge like Maniac Mansion, yeah? No more snacking, honestly, you boys! Alright, oh no, I need to get it from the Game Boy. This is already a much better case than the previous one because I have, like, an idea of what to be doing at most times. I need your Joy Child's batteries. You know, I'm all for making, like, parody names for, like, famous products and game consoles, and Joy Child, for some reason, just doesn't sound good. Make it worth my time, and I'll think about it. What happened to respecting your elders? You can't get rich off respect. Aretha Franklin did okay from it. This case is just jam-packed full of weird references. That's my job, game. Here's candy. Hey, Buzz, want some chocolate? Yes. I'll trade you for the batteries from your Joy Child. No way! More delicious chocolate for Dooley and me. Hooray! Fine, I'll trade. Aw. I mostly just wanted to make Dooley sad because I'm a terror. Sick. Remote. That's the remote back up and running. Got item working remote. Use it on VCR? Hey, get that away from me! You received item, Evil VHS. There's still a face on the TV, though. Give me back my tape, you monster! You want to crush us all, and I'm the monster? This won't stop me, you know. I'm just gonna squish you all. Only now I'll make it slow. Maybe I can do something to this tape that'll help me get rid of this thing. Yeah, I mean, the garlic seems like the obvious thing to attempt, because he said it wards off evil things, even though it doesn't typically work on ghosts, to my knowledge, but also because they're the literal 2 items that I possess. Hopefully we can stink the evil out of this tape. Maybe shouldn't do that while he's watching us, but yeah, I mean, like, why not? Ritual package? I we're about to ruin a VCR, that's what I think. It won't work until the juices have baked and purified into the tape. You want me to bake it? Okay. I just have to put this in here for a moment so the garlic juices can melt in and cleanse this cassette. And it's ready. One purified tape cassette. Now to pop it back in the VHR and exercise the poltergeist. I thought he was going to comment on the smell, and he didn't. Can I taste? Can I? Patrick Dooley, learn some patience! If I wanted patience, I'd have become a doctor. Brat! So this is like way more like the first case than it is like any case since then, if I'm correctly understanding what's going on. Nico says, that's not how cooking with a full bulb of garlic and a videotape works. Now, while I'm fairly certain that's true, are you speaking from experience? Yeah, give me that. Wait, this doesn't taste right. Blur. Darn you! I'm walking here! So let me get this straight. We came back to this game. We introduced like 3 new bonus cases, right? The first one takes 1 billion years and like doesn't make any sense. The second one is like as short, if not shorter, than the literal first case. And for some reason, both of these first 2 cases are solved by like feeding an evil creature something weird. Now, I'm not complaining about this case. It's like on the short side, but I was saying before, like I prefer a streamlined case, and I certainly do. If all 3 of the cases were like this, it would be awkward in terms of me streaming it and not knowing that in advance. But, like, I'd be totally happy with that. That's a fine case. Maybe could use, like, 1 or 2 more steps, but, like, perfectly happy with it as it is. As silly as it is. Oh, he took his hat off. Bacon, cabbage, and potato. My favorite. Eat up, everyone! I want my 3 best boys ready for whatever the world throws at them! Thanks, Patricia. No need to thank me, we're all family here. Grown-ups are lame. Case closed. So someone was estimating that the last one, Bates Motel, is like roughly the length of Die Hard. Is that correct? I'm just double checking. If it was gonna be like an hour, I might push to just like get these 3 done. But like, yeah, okay, I figured that, okay. That tracks. Well, it's not how I foresaw this going, but I mean, I'll go ahead and put it on the Discord. And since there's some of y'all who aren't necessarily on the Discord, I'll use this command that maybe still works. Just in case you want to join the Discord. It sounds like there might be enough support that we just, like, dive into the sequel to this game, in which case, I will try to make sure it runs the same way so that I can be ready to stream that next week. And then what we can do is we'll finish the last bonus case and then start the second game, probably getting, like, a case in or something like that, maybe 2, depending on how stuff goes. Maybe Bates Motel will just inherently make more sense to me than Die Hard did. And as a result, even if the puzzles are a little obtuse, it'll take a little less time. We'll see. But yeah, I'll work that out with folks on the Discord, just to make sure that that's what the people want. Yeah, Biohard was a little rough, not gonna lie. I feel like there were some definite, like, easily avoidable problems that we could have just designed our way around. Poltergeist was fun. I mean, Poltergeist embodies the thing that, like, first, like, got my attention from this game. It's like, oh, it's like, it's like Angelic Dirt said, of, like, it's short, simple, and sweet. I get, like, a little microdose fix of solving inventory puzzles, which is my favorite. And we get to do the most horrifically inaccurate female British accent, and, some third thing. I guess we don't spend 2.5 hours on it. Hey, chat, what was your favorite voice from this stream? And why was it Patricia? Favorite one. Pokes link. Yeah, join us. Join the crew. Get on board. I hope the link still works. I think Demolition set me up with a permalink after I set up a temporary link in the command and it didn't work before. I think it works. Who knows? Yeah, but we still got a couple weeks of December. It's actually kind of weird. I think the way things are gonna time out. I think it's actually possible that we might finish 999 next Friday. It's a little hard to gauge. But I think if I stick to my word on skipping dialogue from now on, I think there's actually, like, a somewhat realistic chance of doing that. And then, like, we're gonna have to figure out what to do for the rest of Spooktober. I knew someone was gonna say Shaggy Shaggy and be objectively wrong. You surprisingly like the British voice? That is the biggest surprise of the whole stream. Not even the fact that I spent like an hour of real time desperately trying to milk a man. It sounded so much like a Monty Python voice, it was uncanny. Yeah, that's probably where that came from, huh? It's not something I would have put much thought into, but that is kind of what that is doing, isn't it? It's just like when they would dress in drag and pretend to be a woman and, like, do a very obviously bad woman's voice. It did kind of sound like that. Okay, so... You like Polly. That's the voice I do relatively often. It's just like, it's City Guy, hey, it's me, it's City Guy, hey, it's not a particularly good accent, but it's good enough, hey. Yeah, I mean, I guess we're done. Like, oh, it's such a weird stream. I hope you enjoyed it, and I apologize whether or not you did. It's been a weird week for me, and we ended up with 2 weird streams. And, boy, let me tell you, we sure bought hard, didn't we? This was a real buy hard stream. And I can practically guarantee you that, the title for this one, when it goes up on YouTube, is gonna have something to do with milking something. But we will sort out what the rest of our October looks like over the course of the next 7 days. We'll figure out if we finish 999 next Friday, but in the meantime, we'll figure out what to do about the excess time from next Saturday's stream. Because we will come back and we will finish Bates Motel. And, I'm still looking forward to the next game. Don't get me wrong. Like, the Buy Hard bummed me out a little bit, but, like, I'm still here for it. I'm still for it. Honestly, even if the sequel, and I assume this isn't true, but even if the sequel was like all nonsense like that, I pretty much founded my streaming brand on playing adventure-style games and then getting mad at them, so like, I have only myself to blame. So this leaves us with one final thing to do to complete the stream and the week, and that is to find the secret Squirtle. Somewhere on the couch behind me, I've hidden a secret Squirtle. Under or behind one of these various lovely plush friends on the couch. I'm pretty sure I didn't hide Squirtle in plain sight like I normally do, because yesterday I used the really small keychain Squirtle. So it should just be a matter of figuring out where you think he is. Is he behind the extremely large Naomi, or something considerably less conspicuous than the largest stuffed animal I currently own? It's important to consider it because, as we all hopefully know by now, that if you're able to locate the secret Squirtle, it will be an omen of good luck for you in the week to come. And so I encourage you to take a moment, think about it, maybe fire off some sound effects if you want, and make your guesses. Giraffe is also a valid guess as a sound clip because we do have a cat pretending to be a giraffe for Halloween. And also the entire rest of the year, in fairness. Find a Caterpie. Good. It's, you know, it does look like Caterpie. It's technically the treasure grub from Hollow Knight, but until you said that, I never noticed how, like, very much it looks like Caterpie. Oh yeah, also, thank you to Angelic Dirt for doing an excellent job of keeping the stream moving when we, like, absolutely drop dead needed to know the next thing to do, but not being pushy or trying to, like, backseat. Like, that's not a thing that all people are capable of doing, and I appreciate it a great deal, so thank you for that. Special shout out for that. You get one of these. Nice, nice. Alright, let's take a look. We see guest behind Carlos. Got some giraffe guesses and Caterpie. Well, let's go take a look. See, I wasn't clear at the time. Were you vibrating good or bad? I think you were mostly vibrating bad because I was doing real bad. Is that correct? It doesn't really matter in hindsight, but I think that's what was happening. Now I must use the joints in my legs. What a terrible sensation. I mean, we can work our way over. A lot of the guests were over here on the far side. So, underneath this little rabbity guy, and behind our Caterpie friend, is our Donut Cat. Donut Cat has a donut that sometimes he wears like a life preserver. You can also see his butt. But unfortunately not Squirtle this time around. Behind our buddy the Giraffe Cat, and underneath Winnie the Pooh, delightfully enough, is said donut. I'm gonna go ahead and join these friends together in donut matrimony. You did it, chat. You solved the silver monkey puzzle, the two-piece puzzle. And then next, go ahead, guests. Frank Carlos, awesome crap. Now, I was just hoping to keep our old pal Yoda up here, but you see something over there? What's that? Hey, what's going on here? Hey, it's the secret Squirtle. Hey, it's me, the city guy. Hey, I got this Squirtle here. Hey. Is that what the vibrating was about? Vibrating bad because the game was being terrible. You know, I appreciate that. Yeah, yeah. Very soft puzzle. It's just, I mean, the biggest, honestly, if I may just have a closing statement on this, and I will never stop complaining about these things because I constantly subject myself to these games and they do have these problems sometimes. But like, honestly, there may almost be no limit to how stupid a puzzle can be in a point-and-click adventure game, as long as the developers create the scenario and some commensurate hints that are enough to point you towards whatever insane thing they want you to do. Now, it's typically more interesting if you can intuit or guess it without, like, tremendous hand-holding. But, like, the biggest issue there is just that, like, the game was not giving a lot of indication of what you needed to do. Like, just generally speaking, it wasn't clear what the goals were at a lot of times. And then, like, even when I did know the goals, it wanted something so very specific, it would be difficult to guess without the game at least, like, nudging you to be like, yeah, I want to interrogate him. I need a chair somewhere in the world. Okay, let's go find the one place that has a chair. Oh, perfect. Anyway, I will complain forever. I'll be back to complain next week. I'm excited about it. There will be more voices. Some of them will probably be bad. But in the meantime, hope everybody stays safe and has a great time. I really appreciate everybody coming by. So thank you for being here. Thanks for being you, and I hope to see you again soon. Like I said, the plan is still 999 on Friday. Next week might be the last one. We might be close enough to finish that. It should still definitely take the full stream regardless. But we might finish it next week. And then we'll be back for the final case of the Darkside Detective. And possibly start Fumble in the Dark, I think is the subtitle for the sequel. Should do a Vincent D'Onofrio impression. I don't think I know how to do that. I mean, I know Vincent D'Onofrio, but like he's just kind of like a guy. He's just kind of a guy with a guy's voice. Anyway, thank you everybody. Have a great weekend and time until I see you next. And stay safe because you are super cool and important to me. Vasco, Captain Guy. I don't know what I'm doing. Goodbye. I'm going to rest now.